The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Rattled everybody. Beam looking to pass away down the field, trying to get to Logan Prawl. He finds him right on the money. Logan Prawl still on his feet, spins around, and that is a touchdown for Waupun from 57 yards out.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for Best Digital Production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Henschel from the Wildcat. Henschel now will get in a head full of steam. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown right through the shoot mark.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Tight ends either side of the quarterback. And a fake handoff. They're going to go down the field. They got an open receiver, and that is complete in the hands of Logan Prawl. And that is a touchdown for Waupun.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Burhags Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Building, Bristol Morgan Bank.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Veterans Memorial Field, the site of a Level 1 Division IV football contest. Waupun actually hosting a postseason game. They haven't done it since 2007, and here they are 18 years later hosting one. A great season, and they're taking on their opponents here, Delavan, Darien, the Comets. Somebody I've never seen that school compete in any sport that I've ever called before, and they're way down kind of by the Lake Geneva area, way in southern Wisconsin. So they had a little bit of a trip to come up here by us, probably a couple hours at the least. But here we go, postseason for Waupun, making it kind of a habit to do that, and I think going to be doing it as a habit coming up here for some years to come yet.
Yes, success builds success, and that's what we're seeing right now, and we're seeing it all the way down into the youth programs. And yeah, pretty exciting time. What a great night out here for football. A little crisp, a little cold, but that's how it should be.
Yeah, it's a football night. My hands are froze already. I did bring mittens. I got my stocking hat, got a big thick coat to throw on, a little Carhartt action, and ready to just be able to call this game tonight. I've been looking forward to this. I came out here earlier and got my little pregame video done out here right in the middle of the field. That was kind of fun to do that when it was sunny out, but it's a little different right now. But again, Waupun set to take on the Comets, and we'll see. We don't know much about them except they're in the Rock Valley Conference. They tied for first place in the conference, started out with a couple of losses in non-conference to start the season. They got 3 losses on the season, and they're a passing team just like Waupun with a quarterback that's actually thrown more yards than Chase Beam, if you can believe that. I didn't think anybody could have did that, but the quarterback for Delavan Darien, Quinton Arizola, has about a couple hundred yards more than what Chase Beam has.
Yeah, that is amazing because Chase is, right in the top in the state. So it's people are expecting a shootout here. Who knows? We could get a defensive battle. It's so hard to tell on a given night. But yeah, most people you talk to around the area, they're looking for a shootout, and they're kind of joking about the over/under on points scored. How high
I've heard that about 3 times since I walked in, like I'm some betting expert. And you're not supposed to do illegal things like gamble and stuff. And,
yeah, I think they're just having the fun part of it. Like, yeah, I was going to think it's going to be close to 100 between the two combined teams.
I thought everybody's a little sensitive about the betting thing that's going on.
No
Gamble
kidding.
Stuff that's going on now, which is just crazy. But we've got some nice amateur athletes out here that they give their heart and soul out there on the field. It's been a great, magical season for Waupun. And we're going to talk a little bit about both these teams, how they got here, what their season looked like. And I had a chance to talk to Coach Adrian Harmson, too. I'm going to have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes. It's a pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales Waupun. Level 1 football at Veterans Memorial Field against the Delavan Darien Comets. Back with that interview with the coach right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils, and remove ruts. And eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show. And we're at home from the confines of Veterans Memorial Field, Waupun, playing a playoff game there. And tonight playing against Delavan Darien, the Comets, in this ball game. So first of all, I've got Adrian Harmson with me right now, head coach of the Waupun Warriors. And what a game over at the Dells. It was definitely worth the trip to head over there and just talk about what you gained from that game, especially the performance of Graham Gopalin out there.
Yeah, the game, it was great to have, really, right before going into playoffs, really end on a high note there. And Graham, had, once-in-a-lifetime game. Maybe, hopefully, tonight he has another one of those games. But, he had an outstanding performance. His stats were incredible. Just the way he was moving on the field, it was hard to stop him. If you watched it, he was real shifty, real tough guy to tackle. So, we want to support him in everything he does. So, he just had a phenomenal night.
Well, we'll focus on the team you're playing here today in Level 1 football, taking a team out of the Rock Valley Conference on here today, champions of that conference, Delavan Darien. And they look a little familiar with Waupun. They got a quarterback they didn't know there was anybody in the state that threw more yards than Chase out there. But this guy, Quentin Arizola, has got a few more 100 yards than our own quarterback in there. So talk about what we're going to see from the Comets here tonight.
Yeah, we'd like to think that we are going to see a lot of passing. Two heavy air raid teams that are going to be throwing the ball around. And, we've been practicing all week against that, working on, seeing what we can do to really prevent them. We know they have some good receivers. Their quarterback is obviously an athlete as well. So, this Friday night, we're going to see, we'd like to think a lot of passing going around. So be prepared.
Looks like a lot of height in their receiving core, too, as he's 6'3", 6'1" out there. So some tall targets for the quarterback, Arizola, for the ball game coming up tonight.
Yeah, yep, they have guys, and as we look into playoffs, we were telling our team, every team that we play, they're going to be good teams. They are going to have athletes. They're going to have players, and that's just something that we have to know and understand and be prepared for. So maybe that means watching, just a little extra film or really understanding just who they're going up against, the tendencies they like to do, and just play our game and do it the best we can.
Anybody playing that normally doesn't play both ways that'll be playing in the game here, especially defensively in this game? Or you got some plans for them. We don't have to disclose those on the air right now, but I'm sure you're working on commas specifically on what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, with them passing a little bit more, we have some plans. In our conference, we're a pretty run-heavy conference, so this is where one of the first times we're really going to see a lot of passing. And so just with that in mind, we have a few things that we're going to be changing around defensively. You might see a couple new faces out there on defense, some guys moving around to new positions. But at the end of the day, when it comes to playoffs, it's one and done if you lose. So for us, it's and the boys, they know that it's best 11 play. So whether you're a lineman going back and playing safety, wherever it may be, however that works out, we're going to try and get the best 11 guys on the field as we can.
Well, I tell you, the city is all ready for it. I know the high school is all ready for it. A lot of excitement. That last home game that you had already showed that you're going to have a lot of people here tonight. So good luck, and see if we can move on to the second level coming up next week.
Yeah, all right. We're excited for it, too. Thank you.
Okay, Adrian Harmson joining us and getting set for the big game. Level 1 football at Veterans Memorial Field. The last time they hosted a game in the postseason was back in 2007, so it's been a while. And it should be a great game coming up tonight. Back with more of our pregame show after this on Radio Plus Sports.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a dedicated group supporting all their teams with essential equipment and training. They've contributed over $200,000 in the past years, including big projects like the home bleachers at Veterans Field and an updated JV soccer field. Also have a few main fundraising events each year, like the Lou Climb, golf outing, and trivia night. Join them at a meeting held the second Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. The meetings are less than 1 hour. Why not follow them on Facebook and Instagram and help them keep providing the financial support that makes a real difference? That's your Waupun Athletic Booster Club. Bowwing Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new John Deere Gators for every interest and need. And they've got special deals, but only through November 2nd. Low rate financing for qualified applicants, and be sure to take advantage of up to $3,000 cash off on select models. 2-, 4-, and 6-wheel drive, and lots of attachments for fun and to get the work done. Bowwing Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, you're a full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters. But But hurry, these deals will end November 2nd.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Shop some great deals this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Buy one boneless beef chuck roast at $8.49 per pound. The porterhouse or T-bone steaks this week $7.99 per pound. Seedless red, green, or black grapes at $1.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks this week at 79 cents a pound. And all variety of muffins on sale this week too. Waupun's Piggly Wiggly and Shop Cattails.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Field. I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armgood with me. And, man, that was quite the trip we made over to the Dells in the game that we witnessed, especially the performance of Graham Gopal. And that was just something I've never seen at the high school level before, someone run like that. What a great game for Graham, and what a nice second half, especially for Waupun, to pull away and win 68-35.
And as Graham said, credit his offensive line.
Yeah.
You do not get 6 touchdowns and that kind of stuff done on your own. And he said he had a lot of big holes to run through where he wasn't touched until he was at the second level. And then a guy like Gopal that's so shifty and has a great speed, he gets into that second level, and good luck trying to bring him down with one man.
Yeah, that was just the magical performance. 326 running, 6 touchdowns, also many of the extra points. 5 2-point conversions were his too.
5 2-point conversions, I believe.
Yeah, that's just amazing, and it's just strong. Besides all the shiftiness he has, I mean, he looked like he was done, and they had him down a couple times, and all of a sudden, boom, he just shot like a cannon out of there, and it just kept on going. So that just shows his strength besides and his refusal to go down. So that was just a unbelievable game, and then you got a team already that you got a quarterback that's thrown to over 2,500 yards passing. So that's got to be kind of daunting for anybody to look at the numbers that Waupun has on both passing and also the running that they have in the ball games. So
yeah, Gopal, and he also had a reception in that game, about a 10-yard, and he threw for about I think it was a 43-yard touchdown pass he threw out of the halfback option there. So
you put him or Pearl, both those guys can throw the ball, so you can tell that they played a little quarterback growing up too. So yeah, that was it was very entertaining, that ball game. Now we're going to take a look at the bracket now that Waupun and along with Darien, Delavan Darien are playing in here, but again, Waupun in the first level here. But if you would happen to win this game, you'd go on to take on the winner of the number 1 seeded team, Columbus, and number 8 seeded Brown Deer. They're playing at Columbus tonight. I've heard a few things, not anything specific, but somebody said that Columbus team is pretty good. They do have a loss on the season, but they said they're a pretty nice team. So it'll be a tall task for anybody that comes out of this one, and would probably and then you have to go play at Columbus besides. So we'll see what goes on with that. The other half of the bracketing here, they have number 3 Evansville playing at home against number 6 Shoreland Lutheran, and number 2 Mosinee. He is playing at home against Turner. So you got a team all the way up in Mosinee. That's in it. And then you got this team that we're playing here with Delavan Darien. That's about 2 hours away. And I got my in-laws. My mother-in-law lives in Mosinee area there, so that's a 2-hour drive to get there. So that's quite the regional and bracketing. You have 2 hours or 4 hours from the top one down to the bottom, and just crazy the travel time that you could have during this postseason.
Yeah, first round, you never know, and they're going to send you where they think they need to send you. And I'll tell you what, we're Warrior fans here. We're hoping that Delavan Darien has a little jet lag after that long bus ride here. Maybe they're going to be a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, looking at their the conference, the Rock Valley Conference, they finished on top of the conference with Evansville. They were both 6-1 in the conference, and they had Edgerton and McFarland in their conference after that, and other teams in their conference, Jefferson, also Monroe, East Troy, and Whitewater was on the bottom of the conference at 0-7. So And a lot of recognizable names when you get to like the Jeffersons and Whitewaters. Those are teams that Waupun runs across once in a while and plays in different tournaments and different sports. So, but here we are again, Waupun at home, the friendly confines of Veterans Memorial Field, and they're taking on Delavan Darien. And we're going to come back and give you the starting lineups for both teams, and also we're going to get you the beginning of tonight's game. Should be a great game, Randy. You all fired up and ready for this?
I am fired up. I am ready. I've been thinking about it all day.
Yeah, and I see that's Mike Beck.
It is.
Out there, the head official out there.
Somebody told me it's 49 years of service at WIA officiating.
Yep, he did that because he was officiating my grandson's 5th and 6th grade game, and he said, I want to get 50. So he's going to go and do it one more. And he's had some heart issues, open heart surgery and everything years ago, and I used to work with him in corrections, and a good guy and a really good lead official out there. So I think this game is in good hands with his crew. So we're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the beginning of tonight's game. Waupun at home taking on Delavan Darien. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Here's some great news. Judd's Grill and Bar is the absolute perfect spot before or after any game. Lunch special served daily. A sandwich of the month. Drink specials every Sunday. How about that? Packers and Badgers game day specials. You can enjoy happy hour Monday through Thursday from 3 till 6 and on Fridays from 2 till 6. They've got appetizers and burgers, Fish Friday, wings, and so much more. Judd's Grill and Bar and bowling too. 416 East Main Street in Waupun.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a dedicated group supporting all their teams with essential equipment and training. They've contributed over $200,000 in the past years, including big projects like the home bleachers and Veterans Field and an updated JV soccer field. Also have a few main fundraising events each year, like the Lou Climb Golf Outing and Trivia Night. Join them at a meeting held the second Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. The meetings are less than 1 hour. Why not follow them on Facebook and Instagram and help them keep providing the financial support that makes a real difference? That's your Waupun Athletic Booster Club.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back. Steve and Randy with you. And Randy, let's get this thing going here. We've been talking about it all week. Been watching a pretty magical season. It's been fun to call all the Waupun games like we used to and have done the last couple of years. And looking forward to this game right now. It's what it's all about, getting to the postseason and see if you can go a ways in the tournament.
Yeah, you'd like to get past that first round and see if you can make a little noise. And most likely the winner of this will end up going to Columbus, and that's going to be a tough task, but you'd still like to get that opportunity. And there's a pretty nice crowd here tonight, Steve. There's still room, though, folks. If anybody's listening, radio-wise or watching this thing and you want to get in, still room for you here to find a seat.
Okay. Here we go. They got the lines all painted up. I know Logan Prahl's mom and somebody else did the touching up and getting everything with the numbers that are out there. So that looks really nice. And not sure who does the W out there and all the sidelines. But, yeah, I like it. I like the way they're painting up. It looks nice and real professional looking at Waupun's field.
I saw you doing your Facebook recording today, Mr. Marowitz in the background, taking care of all that stuff. You never know what you have to do. He's one of the head janitors here, and he's he takes care of these fields.
Yeah, another time I had to wait for him to get done mowing the lawn because he was mowing back there. But this field looks like this as far as the lawn and how long it is, and getting all the cones put up. And I think he's probably, knowing Glenn, he's a very reluctant celebrity because I've got about 450 or 500 people that have checked that little video I did this afternoon out. So
yeah, it's not just a job that you do on a game day. That's a 365. You know, you're doing that all summer long, and all the right treatments and everything to keep these fields in tip-top shape.
So Waupun's going to receive to start things out here, taking on the Comets in this ball game. Yeah, I was thinking about it all day. I didn't really get a lot accomplished at home. But I just getting ready for this game, and they're finally here. And here's the opening kickoff of the ball game. Waupun taking on the Comets. Little low hard line driver chased by Graham Gopalin, and he's going to watch it go out of bounds. And Waupun will have some pretty good field position to get things going here.
Not sure if that was intentional to try and kick away from Gopalin, as everybody knows, though. Magical he can be with the football in his hands. Special teams, punt return, kick return.
See, they do that in the NFL now. A few of the kickers have been doing that, low line drivers and towards. Hopefully, they hope it doesn't go out of bounds,
exactly.
But they want to make the guy run sideways for a while to get to it. So Waupun will get things started at their own 35-yard line. And the one guy that's going to be a limited playing tonight is Owen Klustebor. We might not see him play a lot of offense, more defensively with a hip flexor injury that he's got. Talked to his mom, talked to his dad, and talked to the coach about it. So that's a big blow for Waupun. And they drop the ball to start with, and it's loose. And looks like the Comets come up with it on the first play of the game. How can that happen? Mishandled ball between the running back and the quarterback, and all of a sudden it's on the ground, and it squirts out for a little bit. And wow. Delavan Darien's going to get the ball at the 30-yard line of Waupun. That is not the start we needed.
That's one thing Waupun has done all year is take care of the football. Very, very few turnovers by this team. Very few times they put the ball on the ground. Interceptions have been very limited.
Well, look at last week, opening kickoff return for a touchdown by Wisconsin Dells, and Waupun overcame that. So, man, not the way you wanted to start. Quinton Arizola, the guy, has put up a lot of yards passing. 6'1", 175-pound junior. All their skill guys and numbers guys out there are mostly juniors, so they're going to be good for at least a couple of years at Delavan. Going to run it around the right side. And finally taken down after a gain of about 5 yards on that play. Brady McKean hauls it around that side, a 5'9", 137-pound junior.
Taken down by Landon Larson, the junior.
Picks up.
We know Landon from baseball a little bit. Pretty good left-handed pitcher as well for Waupun.
So a 5-yard gain makes it a 2nd down and 5 to go with the ball at the 26-yard line of Waupun. 2 receivers split out right, one out to left and one out to the right, and just one running back behind the quarterback, Arizola. He's kind of running off to his left and completes it to his running back over there, and he's going to get himself an easy 1st down. Daniel O'Grady. Grady, a 6'3", 188-pound junior. And that's a nice tall receiver. They got a couple 6'3" guys out there and a 6'1" receiver.
Yeah, they use those guys in the slot a lot. They're not true wides. They don't go away wide. Sometimes they carry the ball in the backfield on those jet sweeps. So, yeah, they use the short passing game to try and get those guys open and see if they can get extra yards after the catch.
And looking off to the right, that is complete in the hands of Joel Jansen. And he's going to cross the 15, get it down to maybe the 14-yard line. He's going to pick up a yard or 2 on that.
It was Owen Klustebor chasing him from his defensive tackle position. We know Owen is a little bit limited, but looked like he was healthy on that play, covering some ground.
I saw him the day it probably happened. I saw him in the hallway when we were doing that volleyball quarterfinal, and pants were all wet on one side because he was icing in his blue jeans, icing his hip that he had hurt earlier in practice just during a drill. So it's a gain of a yard, makes it 2nd down and 9 yards to go. The ball at the 15-yard line of Waupun. A lot of movement with everybody out there, and a big running back heading out to about maybe the 12-yard line or so, number 6. 16?
Yeah, I can't see either right now. Yes, it is.
Can you get that on your?
I do not.
There's a thicker guy you saw out there. Number 16 is not on either one of our rosters. We got different rosters.
Our PA announcer is not making a call on who that is either.
So he picks up about 3 yards on the play, makes it a 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Ball sitting out the 13-yard line. And going back to pass, looking up the field, and that one's going to get broken up. Nice job back there by Graham Gopalin. Right by the goal line, that was headed, and he gets that left arm out there and strips it down past the receiver. Incomplete, and that's what we wanted to see with those. Seeing Gopalin out there, seeing Logan Prawl out on the field defensively is going to bring you a little more athleticism out there with those guys.
Yeah, we're seeing Ty Alsma, I think, at safety sometimes now, and they're going to use Prawl and Gopalin at the corners.
Going for it, 4th down and 6 yards to go. Quinton Arizola back in the shotgun. And looking immediately off to his right for a quick pass, and that is complete down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. Caden,
you got a flag now, holding.
Oh, a holding. Oh,
that's
boy.
Huge.
That was huge. He caught that thing at the 1 yard line, and that would have been huge for the Comets, but that penalty is going to move it back. Waupun dodges a bullet, and I tell you, they know he knows exactly where his receivers are and right where he wanted to get them on that route.
A quick inside slant. That is a big-time throw right there, right on the numbers.
He's got it back out to the 22-yard line, so it's going to be a 4th down and right around 15 yards to go for a 1st down.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Looks like they're still going to go for it. 4th and
I know they don't.
16 maybe.
Yeah, down
15
here.
or 16, yeah.
Most teams, yeah. Now they got trips out to the right. One receiver out to the left. One's got to get on him right at the line of scrimmage. Arizola looking up the middle for this one, and that is complete. And again, they're going to get it right back down to about the 2 yard line or so.
I saw that opening up right from the beginning there. He's able to get that little inside slant, and quarterback looking at him all the way.
Yeah, right up the middle. He just, McKean just got him right the same spot again. And that's who he's looking for all the way. That's definitely his guy. 889 yards receiving on the season.
Yeah, Arziola he was staring him down the entire way.
The other guy is number 6 with Caden Garb out there, and he's got over 1,000 yards, almost 1,100 yards receiving.
It's interesting. You get the playoff time. Coaches are a little bit more likely to. They might have an illegal participant here. No?
After the huddle and everything, now they got one guy going out, one guy coming in. Going for the 2-point conversion. And they're going to get him, and it comes up short on that. Nobody's signaled, so
it's going to be second down.
Okay, second down, and what is it? Another yard, 1?
Yeah, second down, maybe the 2-yard line, 2.5. Well, Waupun defense bending, still haven't broken.
That ball's almost on the goal line.
Yeah. Well, now they're saying, they're going to say second and 1, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of going by the scoreboard when I looked up.
Okay, so it's now second down and very short to go, right? The ball right at the goal line. The receiver out to the left, but they're going to try to punch this thing in, you would think. Really tight formation with his running backs back there, and this time they're going to hand it off. Waupun gets in there and gets a tackle in the backfield. Nice job, and taking down Jacob Huff. Number 5, Jacob Huff gets taken down. Who got the tackle on that one,
Randy? That was Klustebor again, just coming blasting in, and a big old bear hug. What a play. A guy that's playing maybe less than 100% tonight. Certainly looked good on that play.
It moves him back a little bit now, so ball sitting right around the 2-yard line or so. Third down.
Klustebor did come out after that play. He was jogged off quickly. Nothing that looked like any kind of injury.
And the quarterback's going to take it around the left side, kicks it out, and found some nice blocking over there. One hole disappeared, so he kicked it out, and then he had some nice blocking past that and into the end zone for a touchdown for the Comets.
Yeah, turnover turns out to be a big play in this game. I think we're going to see a 1-point conversion kick attempt here. It's number 20, Andrew Moss, the kicker, senior.
Our camera guy said that they thought they kind of limited, so as far as kicking maybe some field goals, but that's a pretty solid-looking extra point right through the uprights and makes the score 7-0 with 6:39 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back with Waupun's answer, hopefully, to that coming your way in just 1 minute on Radio Plus Sports.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Okay, welcome back to Waupun again. A fumble on the very first play from scrimmage for Waupun. And the Comets take over at the 30-yard line. They got pushed back once with that penalty, but just the very next play, they get it right back down by the goal line again and finally punch it in with 6:39 left in the first quarter. So Waupun playing from behind like they did against the Dells last week.
Yeah, Arzola with a great arm back there, feeling confident, even going for it on 4th and 15. He was able to put that ball right on the money, another inside slant.
That was a nice sharp ball that he throws.
Yeah, Waupun has not turned the ball over much this year. That's one of the few times. Came at a costly time early in this game. Hey, we want to thank everybody for checking in our live chat, including the Comet fans.
Hey, definitely welcome. We love having the opposing team and joining, because there's a good play. You're going to hear some good comments out of us, but we are definitely Waupun guys, and our sponsorships from all the Waupun businesses, and I want to thank them for making these video streaming games that we do possible. It's a great support in this community, for the business community. Okay, we'll see if Waupun can shake that off a little bit, spotting them 7 points. It's like Gopal's going to take it over at about the 10-yard line. He's going to head right up the sideline, still battling and taking everybody with him up to about the 40-yard line.
Good job by that special teams blocking for him, keeping their blocks going. Gopal making it happen.
1st and 10, Waupun. Here we go. See if we can get a clean handoff. Ball sitting at the 39-yard line. Not the way we wanted to start out here in the game, but a long way to go, and a couple of very explosive teams offensively on the field. Waupun always with their 2 receivers left, 2 and right, and they always go into motion and load up one side. And Logan Prawl heads over to the left side now. And now 4 receivers over there. They're going to throw that, getting it as Prawl, following his blockers, cutting back and forth, and gets himself up to about the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 7 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Waupun's kind of stayed away from that particular play, I think, the last few weeks just because they knew they probably didn't need it against the teams and didn't want to show it, I don't think, to the teams that were kind of scouting them out there. But it's been a pretty good play for them in the middle of the season. They got a lot of success with it.
You never know who they're going to throw it to. They got quads one side, and sometimes one guy will drop back. It's a little bit of a bubble screen, and it could be anyone, including Gopal, who goes in motion and loads up on the side.
Isaiah Thurk now heading over to the right side. Beam looks up the field, nothing there. Now he's heading it up the field, trying to get that 1st down marker. And looks like he's going to be right at it where he was knocked out of bounds. It looks like they're going to mark him right at the 50, so hey, we'll give him the 1st down. So a 1st down for the Warriors right at the 49-yard line of the Comets.
That is the improvement we have seen in Chase Beam this season. Able to tuck the ball down, make good decisions, and then finish those runs. Much improved as a runner.
1st and 10 for Waupun. Going to give it to Gopal, and he's going to try to get around out to the left side, but they take him down after about a 4-yard gain up to the 45-yard line. I do want to say kind of an early happy birthday to Diane Harmson. Diane is celebrating her 70th birthday tomorrow. She's clinging on to the 60s right now, her last hours of being in her 60s. So Diane, hey, we love you. Great fan here. I love your family, and you're a great matriarch to your family. But enjoy your birthday coming up this weekend. Happy birthday to Diane Harmson. Again, 70 tomorrow. But don't tell him you heard it from me.
Yeah, new decade.
A fake handoff. Beam rolls to his right, looks up the field, and he's got a receiver open. That's Liam Hopp. He's got himself to the 30-yard line, up to the 25. Nice job, Hopp, all by himself out of the right side. Well-designed play. Fake handoff up the middle to Gopal, and they find Liam Hopp over there all by himself, the freshman. And he got those legs going in a hurry and gets a nice gain for Waupun. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors up to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, everything about that play came from the play action right there. Excellent fake there to Gopal, and Chase Beam kind of riding the ball in his bread basket for a little bit, pulled it out. They really sold the run, and then that's the reasoning for being wide open was Hopp.
Thirk in motion from the left to kind of head back in the backfield with Beam. And he's going to take it, give it to Thurk around the left side. There's a flag on that play, so see if this one's going to come back, and Waupun's going to set themselves back a little bit. We'll see. It's up to the 23-yard line.
Probably going to be some type of illegal block on the edge. Personal crack back block.
Okay.
Helmet to helmet crack back.
Okay. There's one you don't get called a whole lot.
No.
It's going to move him back.
It's a rule that came in, a number of years ago because of the violence of that, where you send a wide receiver down and on a linebacker or defensive end, and just used to be able to just light them up, and now there's more safety precautions in place.
And obviously they take it very seriously because the 15-yard penalty makes it first down and 25 to go with the ball just right at about the 38-yard line. And that's going to help a little bit, get them 5 yards closer as somebody jumping off sides.
John Fusco, senior 6'2", 180-pound linebacker. Pretty much obvious he was coming on the blitz. Tried to guess the snap count. Waupun's pretty good at that. They mix it up on that snap count.
There we go. 5 yards closer makes it a first down and 20 yards to go with the ball at the 33-yard line of the Comets. Waupun in motion, gets a little swing pass out to the left side. Tries to get up there. Good job there by the Comets. And Waupun going to get taken down. His helmet coming off.
And a flag.
And a flag as somebody got a hold of that and ripped it off his head. So he had nowhere to go. I was going to lose something on that play, and now Waupun's going to get a little help with that call. Happened right there at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a face mask. It can be just, they're calling it a face mask, but I mean, yeah, anytime your hand is inside that helmet opening, whether it was on the face mask or in an ear flap, they're going to call that. That was pretty egregious, too. I mean, I don't think there was
in the air afterwards.
I don't think there was any real intent there, but it was, he got a hold and he didn't let go. Waupun with a big penalty themselves and now getting it back on penalty yardage.
Well, it's first and 25 now. It's going to be a first down and about 7 yards to go. Hey, we have got someone that said I don't think they're moving this. The automatic first down.
Okay. Yes.
So first and 10 with the ball right at the 20-yard line. So a good turn of events there for Waupun. They dug that big hole. Beam back to pass, looking off to his left. And looks down and toward the end, the back of the end zone, and that is complete in the hands of Logan Prawl. A 20-yard connection from Beam to Prawl. There was a receiver right in front of him about halfway through the end zone, but he found Prawl in the back of the end zone. He just goes up and grabs it, and the lights are flashing off and on in the house there past the end zone. Having a good time. That's a perfect place to watch. You got to chop that one pine tree down there. That kind of takes away a little bit of your viewing area, but it's been a pretty good place for people to watch the game so far this season. So Waupun pulls himself within a point now, trailing 7-6. Waupun keeps on doing what they're doing. They're going to be going for a 2-point conversion.
Chase Beam able to extend the play with his legs and buy some time, and it's tough to cover Logan Prawl, one of the best receivers in the state of Wisconsin. And to cover him for 5 or 6 or 7 seconds, good luck.
Upon going for the 2-point conversion, then we've got a flag.
Delay.
Oh, man.
Delay game. We'll make it a little harder.
And that happened. There we go. So now they're going to be putting the ball back at the 8-yard line, and it'll be a conversion attempt from 8 yards out for Waupun. They're still going to be going for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Waupun lost their kicker, Eli Ewert. They still have Chase Beam, but Ewert was really good. Went out with that collarbone injury.
And then they bring Klusterborn. They're looking in the corner of the end zone for him, and that's going to be incomplete. They ran out of real estate in there in that corner, but here you have Klusterborn running with that hip flexor injury. And we are now trailing 7-6 with 3:40 left in the first quarter. Back with more of the first quarter of action live from Veterans Memorial Field on Radio Plus Sports.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar Main Street in downtown Waupun. Fall is here.
It is. Oktoberfest is on tap. Not for much longer because they bring it out way too early these days. But some good dark beers coming in. Check that out. Still some beer specials for some summer things we're trying to move along from.
Taking a peek at this giant football pretzel, beer, cheese, honey, mustard. It is ready for you to take in, right?
And they are flying out of here. It's a Packer game only special. So another reason to come down and watch the Pack down here. Have a giant football pretzel, chicken wings that day, some great beer, have some great drinks with our friendly bartenders. All kinds of fun stuff here.
It's the return of Rodgers and the Packers this Sunday.
All kinds of good stuff here, and we'll have some free pizza at halftime too.
Speaking of pizzas, handmade pizzas, of course, and of course you have those fish fry specials too.
Fish fry Friday, it's getting busier. This last week was the busier one we've had in a while, so if you got carrot orders, call in early. You could be looking at an hour wait time if you wait too long. So, once you get to the 5 o'clock hour, it's first come, first serve, so get out and call us early.
Have a great week, Steve. Thank you.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
To our benefit. Okay, we are back, and Waupun answers with a touchdown. They didn't get the 2-point conversion, but they're back within a point now, 7-6, 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Nice connection with Beam to Prawl. Like throwing to Prawl, he'll go up and get any ball. He'll get if there's somebody else by him, he'll grab it from him.
Yeah, nobody going very deep here for the Comets. Beam has a chance to maybe kick it over their head.
They have to kind of backpedal a little bit and get it at the 17-yard line. And trying to get around the side with it. Finally knocked out of bounds Gavin Green with a return before Waupun knocks him out of bounds. And he taken out at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Comets. See if Waupun can figure out how to slow down the quarterback here for Delavan Darien with Quentin Arizola. So he's got a pretty precise, crisp little pass that he's thrown so far in this game.
Good thrower and some excellent receivers on this team. Some big guys. They can go get balls for him. Look about a big guy. Look at the center here for the Comets. Number 78. Or 72, I should say.
And the center's a big guy.
320, 6'5", 320. That's a big kid.
They look up the field, and that is a little crossing pattern from left to right, a little slant in there, and they get it right in the hands of Garby. Caden Garby gets the reception for a first down.
Well, up on the linebackers, might have to take a little bit deeper drop, get into that
I got his
area.
passing. I got his passing. I'm taking care of that.
Okay.
Stats. So. But 47-yard line the ball's at now, the Comets. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. 3:05 left here in the quarter. A fake pass, and then just another little slant off from the right side. Slanting into the left, an easy little pass. Nobody there to stop him from catching it, and bringing it again is Garby.
And you say, as an ex-football player, say, well, you need to jump that route, get on that inside, maybe make a play on that ball. But when you do that, they set you up with the in, and then they go out on you, and then you could get burned badly. So you have to be a little bit safe.
Okay, 2nd down and 4 in Waupun territory now at the 47-yard line. Loading up the left side, trips on the left, nobody on the right-hand side. Waupun can now start slowing down this passing game. They're going to pitch it out to the left side in the hands of Jansen, and he's got himself a first down and more. Takes it down to right around the 40-yard line, they're going to say. He was taken out maybe the 39.
Well-designed play, quick flip out into the flat, and good blocking at the point of attack.
Yeah, they mix it up. Nice, and they get that receiver. There's no delaying on there. They're within a few seconds, it's in their hands. There we go.
When you watch NFL games, you always hear about arm strength and what difference it makes. And, yeah, you're seeing it here tonight. Strong arm.
Arzola, again, the quarterback, going to go around the right side with it with McKean. And still on his feet, gets it up to right around the 35-yard line. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. And give him 5 on it. 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Not a real big guy out there, McKean, but he's racked up some rushing yards. Also a very good receiver. 2nd highest reception total for yards for the team. And now they've got Garby and McKean split out to the left. And Green out to the right. Rolling off to the left and up the field. And again, they find him. McKean with another reception. He's going to pick up about 10 yards on the play.
Another junior on this team, and he's a small one, 5'9", 137 they list him at, kind of the scat back. One of those quick guys, it's tough to cover. That's a pretty good throw there by Arzola. I mean, you're going to your left, you got to get your feet turned around, right-handed thrower, that's a good play. Very gifted athlete.
You tell these guys are in the same class. They've probably been throwing footballs together since they've been little kids, and he seems to know where all of his receivers are, and he finds them. Look down in the corner of the end zone, and that one is intercepted by the end zone. First down for Waupun, a turnover, and
Logan
trying to
Prawl.
go challenge Logan Prawl out there. Forget about it. That was underthrown to start with, and Logan says, "That's my ball, man. I'm going to take it."
The bad news is it's going to be put down at the 1 yard
Yeah.
line, just short of being a touchback. Would have came out to the 20, but yeah, it's going to. Waupun's got a hole now, long ways to go, but we'll take that. We'll take that interception anytime.
I saw Logan and said, "There's no way he's not going to catch this thing." And see Waupun can get out of that hole at the 1 yard line. Beam runs out after getting the play, and here we go. See what Waupun has to get out of the hole here.
Here's where you need encourage your offensive line, man. Go to work. Hit us a little breathing space.
Push those guys back. Coming in on the edges,
Right.
and
that helps.
I think we're going to move that ball out 5 yards from the goal line. They were definitely ready to come into the corners and rush the quarterback and try to get that handoff. So that gets them out of the hole. That helps right there. Penalties really are hurting the Comets so far in this game that sustained the drive for Waupun before and then just got them out of the 1 yard line.
That's one thing Waupun does with that cadence. They're very disciplined offensively. They don't jump very often. They don't get those false starts, and then Beam switches it up a lot.
First down and 5 for Waupun. Beam looks off to the right side, and that is complete. And oh boy, I tell you what, that Del Ponte over there.
I think that's Hop.
That's Hop.
Is it? No, you're right, Del Ponte.
Del Ponte gets it, and then he was going to be a little short, and he turns around and goes, "Man, I'm going to get to the first down marker," and he got past it. He got a first down for Waupun. Just desire on that one from Caden Del Ponte.
Should have brought my binoculars. I don't know why. I thought I saw 5, but no, Del Ponte. Another very good weapon for Waupun. Sometimes we forget about him.
We're up on the right side now. First and 10, and running out to the left. Beam's going to take it, and he's going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to get himself up to the 20. He's going to pick up right around 8 yards on the play. Big pitch out, and then he just said, "I'm going to take it." And he lowered his shoulder, got himself a couple extra yards, and pick up almost 9 yards. Second down and a little over a yard to go.
That's a good job right there. Just always keeping that pitch option available there. He's got the ball in 2 hands, and you don't know if he's going to get rid of it or not. I made the good decision, hung on to it, picked up good yardage.
Down to 10 seconds and counting down here in the first quarter. Waupun trailing 7-6 on the move right now. Still deep in their own territory. Beam has it. Looks off to the left, and Prowl's going to get it. He's going to get a first down out of it. Maybe gets about 3 yards in the play, and that'll be the end. Well, they're going to move the sticks yet, but they probably should let they're winding it up, and that is the end of the first quarter. Waupun on the move, trailing now 7-6. Second quarter comes your way right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Warriors from Ahern.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Okay, we are back at Veterans Memorial Field. Nice interception right at the 1 yard line by Logan Paul has got Waupun the ball back, and now they're making the most of it. They've got it out now to about the 23 yard line. First and 10 for Waupun.
Offsides penalty by the Comets gave Waupun a little bit more room and then able to convert a first down. Yeah, we're seeing close to board. He's playing both ways now. He's back in action.
He must be feeling, and that's going to put it back 5 yards. Movement on that left side of the line by Jack Toutant.
Yeah, that was a hard count there, and you could see a couple of guys flinched maybe along with Toutant.
That's good. Looks like a football night. Everybody's got half the people have stocking hats on out there. I got mine on, my new little Radio Plus stocking hats that barely fit on my big fat head. But
yeah, anytime it's too
warm.
small for you, you give it to me. If it's too big for me, I give my hats to you.
Yeah, we have exchanged things both ways that way.
That's what explains what we look like. Yeah.
Kustabor in motion. He's going to get it out by the 20-yard line, heads up the sideline, and he breaks a few tackles, still on his feet yet, before he's finally taken out of bounds right around the 36-yard line.
I think they're going to say he stepped out, Steve, a little ways back.
36.
Okay.
Like they called her. So 11:52 left here to first play, but it's good to see Owen getting the ball in a position to run because he's been hurting. His mom was not looking real positive about him playing any kind of offense, and they've used him a couple times, and still a big boy to try to bring down.
Yeah, he's moving pretty well, staying in the game on offense.
Here we go. Waupun moves the sticks again at the 36-yard line now on their side of the field. And Owen in motion from left to right, loading up the right side with three receivers. Team looking over in that direction. He got somebody's blocking right in front of him with Graham Gopal doing a great job, and that's going to be overshot. Graham was doing a good job. He just had his guy, and he just kept on, and he had to keep on engaging him to keep him away from Beam, but tried to find Prowl. Plenty of time over there along the sideline, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, pretty good coverage by the Comets, and again, excellent job by the offensive line for Waupun, holding the ground. See Noah Gould back in the starting center position.
And there's another good sight to see, too, with him out there. Prowl's going to get it over there, but he's got a guy right on him as soon as he caught it, and he's going to pick up maybe 2.5, 3 yards up to about the 39-yard line. So we'll make it a third down and 7 yards to go now for Waupun.
Waupun's going quick.
Loading up that left side. I think they have the numbers over there to guard all those guys, and there's Beam looking up. And that one is complete right in the hands of Liam Hopp. Another big-time reception for him. Way to go, freshman. Beautiful pass. So I find it. There's a lot of traffic over there, and Beam got past some traffic. And no huddle for Waupun. Throwing no huddle at him right now, loading up the right side. This game here for Liam Hopp. A couple big receptions for first downs for the Warriors. Going to go right back over to Graham Gopal with it, and he finishes hard. Takes it up. Waupun playing some physical ball right now. Nice finish on that one for Graham Gopal and up to the 32.
There's a flag on the far sideline. I think that might be going against the bench over there. Okay, warning, yeah.
Okay. Well, Wapun's playing with some, throwing some things that we have not seen, the no huddle stuff out there, and boy, Liam Hopp getting some big receptions for Waupun. So nice job getting around to everybody so far, as Beam usually does. Got four receivers on the left right now. This time they're going to get it over to Graham Gopal. He's got some blockers. He's got him past the whole defense on that left side, and he takes it in all the way to the house. They're going to
put his knee was down just short.
Oh, he just came up short. Wow. Perfectly set up play, fast offense for Waupun. They get it to Graham Gopal and got his number called on that play, and he made the most of it. He just shot out away from where the congestion was, and he's got it down to about the 3-yard line. First and goal now for Waupun.
Yeah, 12 men on the field. I don't see a flag coming out, but one of the guys did not get off the field in time for the Comets. No flag.
So a minimal gain on that one, maybe up to about the 2-yard line. Second down and goal now for the Warriors. Actually, I thought it was going to be a nice slow game, but actually, a lot of things, the clock's moving when they're getting tackled in bounds and the running plays, and more than you think you'd see. And maybe a minute and a half into the second quarter. Waupun trying to take the lead, loading up with their tight ends either side of the quarterback and doing some blocking for Graham Gopal takes it in. That play has worked real well for Waupun. A 2-yard touchdown run for Graham Gopal. Waupun now with the lead, leading 12-7.
Waupun's playing well early in this game. You take away that turnover they had on the first play there, and Delavan Darien taking advantage of it and running some good offense and able to score. Once again, Waupun going for the 2-point conversion.
Leading by 5 now. See if they can get this one. Didn't get in the last one, but they had to go back 5 yards to run that play. And Graham just follows his blockers, patient, and walks into the end zone. Waupun leading now 14-7, 10-17 left in the half on a drive that started at the 1-yard line. 99-yard drive for Waupun. And we're going to be back with more of the second quarter of action from Waupun on Radio Plus Sports.
You know, some say with John Deere, you're just paying for the paint. Turns out, those folks haven't seen what happens when our tractors go toe-to-toe with the competition on real-world tasks. Advanced features like Auto Connect X make switching out attachments really simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs really easy. Now, as far as the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. You see, at John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. So here's an idea. Talk to owners Joan and Tom Ballwig by visiting Ballwig Implement to get in the seat yourself. And hear the details on sales and financing specials, and always online at ballwig.biz. Your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Okay, Warrior fans. Team in the lead now, 14-7. Impressive. A lot of guys involved in that drive. A 99-yard drive after that interception they took and got that 5-yard penalty to get them out of the hole, and big plays all along the way, and it ends up with a 2-yard touchdown run from Graham Gopal.
This one's going to stay in bounds.
Yeah, they're going to pick it up at about the 15-yard line, and Wapun's going to take the run back down at the 25-yard line. Green with the run back.
Green was hoping it was going to go out of bounds, and when it didn't, he realized this is a live ball. I got to scramble.
I agree with him. It looked like it was kind of going there. All of a sudden, it just kind of checked up and started just kind of stayed where it was at. So,
yeah, good play by him, actually, Green, to get it back to the 25.
And glad you pointed that out. It's good to see Noah Gould back out there again. He had sat out a game or so, and nice job by Braden Krause to take over that center job. Did a really seamless job with it. Okay, here we go. The Comets see if they have an answer with 10-12 left in the half. They're going to try to run it around the right side. Establish that they can also run the ball. Some nice blocking heading over that way, and they get some yards out of it. It was a run by Braden McKean. Gets 7 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 3 yards to go now, with the ball sitting now at the 31-yard line.
You also heard Krause kind of complimenting Maddox Cass, the sophomore, for stepping in. When he moved over to center, Cass came in and played guard, and he's only a sophomore, not that big a kid, and he played extremely well last week.
They do hand it up the middle, and this is going to be a first down. Looks like just enough to get the first down, and that's our mysterious number 16. Maybe our viewer can let us know who number 16 is, our friend there from Delavan Darien.
Yeah, not on the official roster for tonight's game or on the electronic one I looked at.
So the ball to 36, and got somebody jumping over there. It's going to be a first down and 15 yards to go.
That's our left tackle. That's big number 77, Brendan Wees. He's also a junior. Boy, this is a young team. Another big guy, 6'4", 250.
I'm going to keep an eye on this team next year throughout the season, because all these guys are, the bulk of all their skill guys and linemen, most of them are juniors. So they got a lot of these guys coming back. Waupun's going to take a hit with graduation, but they've got some really good players coming up too. Future looks bright for, I think, both these teams. Well, the quarterback, Arizola, is going to take, and he's going to through a little hole on the right side, maybe gets himself some of those yards back, picks up about 6, possibly 7 yards on the play, 6 or 7. A second down and 9 yards to go. Hello to the people at the barrage that are watching right now. Door's not open, but we do see the lights of the little thin windows up there, so thanks for joining us, as you always do on Friday nights.
A little cool to have the door open tonight, possibly. Soft they are. They're so soft in the barrage.
Yes, yeah. Arizola sprinting out to his right, and he's got a complete pass for a first down, finding his receiver, Caden Garby.
Garby, really nice job of coming back to the football and then catching it away from his body with his hands, not allowing the defense to get in there and break it up.
Yeah, look out Rock Valley Conference next year with this team going to be kind of intact from what they've got right now with most of their good players. Be a fun one to keep an eye on. Now it's the first down and 10 with the ball sitting at about the 47-yard line of the Comets.
Yeah, man press coverage by Waupun. Gopal on one side, Prawl on the other. Really uptight on their receiver.
Just take it right up the gut on that one and pick up maybe 3 yards on the play. There's the question mark, Mr. 16. Here we go. Gabe Warren. Is Elijah Johnson.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the help.
He was also number 55 on the roster, so they must have moved him from a lineman into the, okay, there he is, number 55.
Okay, so he's been mentioning his name a lot.
Linebacker lineman that's been converted to a running back. There we go.
Elijah Johnson. I remember that. And Arizola gets the pass complete right in the arms of Braden McKean, and they've got that perfect connection. You got a Waupun. They're kind of tied up with one of the Comet players way back in the backfield, but what a connection they have found with Arizola and Braden McKean. Tell those guys have played football a lot of years together.
Yeah, that's a good play right there because I had a great look at it on our side of the field, and he threw that ball before McKean broke out of his pattern there, and he never, the ball was halfway to him by the time he saw it. It's all about timing and knowing where your receivers are going.
Timeout taken by the Warriors. We'll do the same back after this with more Warrior football on Radio Plus Sports.
Planning to build? You need Pino. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pino. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapino.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapino.com and learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, 6:31 left in the half. A timeout by Waupun. Comets moving the ball right now with 4 receivers split out to the right, 1 out to the left. They are on the move right now. 14-7, Waupun leads on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Ooh, that one is almost picked off by Larson. He would have went all the way with that one. Nice job there by Landon Larson to break it up, but he had eyes for that end zone after that. Just cut right in front of it just in time, just didn't haul it in. But a nice play anyway by Landon.
Yeah, may have surprised him a little bit that he was coming over there right when he was breaking on it. Dangerous throw along the line of scrimmage.
Alex checking in from Comet Nation out there too. You guys are definitely welcome to join us. Glad to have you on board. 2nd down and 10. Arizola looking over the middle, going to overshoot the intended receiver, trying to find Joel Jansen. Just heading it straight up the field. It was past the defender, but overshot him by a few yards, and it'll be now 3rd down and 10 yards to go for the Comets.
Urzola angry with himself, kind of slapping his helmet, hopping up and down as he knew he had an opportunity there and a little bit overthrown. It's the big guy coming out of the backfield right down the seam. Found himself behind the defense.
See if Waupun's up to the task right now. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line of Waupun. Just a 7-point lead for Waupun. Urzola rolls out to his right. Again, who's he looking for? Of course. That was a nice move. I saw him right from the beginning on that one with Braden McKean. Heading down there, just a nice hard cut. Fake left and went right with it. And the quarterback, Urzola, kind of knew that's what he was going to do. And he waited for him to make that move, and boom, got him. 1st down for the Comets.
Yeah, a little hurry-up offense here by the Comets. No huddle.
And fake handoff. Urzola going to find McKean again, and he breaks some tackles. He's off into the end zone for a touchdown from about 19 yards out. Nice job there by Braden McKean. Finding him over there. Looked like he was going to go down after a short game, but he just turned on the jets. He's quick, can speed up in a hurry, and he found himself in the end zone.
This receiving core for the Comets, they run incredible routes. You and I have a good chance from our vantage point to watch these guys out in their patterns, and they're really good route runners.
And Ramas in for the extra point, puts it up, and it is good, and we are tied at 14 apiece with 6:10 left in the half. Back with more of the first half after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Here's some great news. Judd's Grill and Bar is the absolute perfect spot before or after any game. Lunch special served daily. A sandwich of the month. Drink specials every Sunday. How about that? Packers and Badgers game day specials. You can enjoy happy hour Monday through Thursday from 3 till 6 and on Fridays from 2 till 6. They've got appetizers and burgers, Fish Friday, wings, and so much more. Judd's Grill and Bar and bowling too. 416 East Main Street in Waupun.
Shop some great deals this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Buy 1 boneless beef chuck roast at $8.49 per pound. The porterhouse or T-bone steaks this week $7.99 per pound. Seedless red, green, or black grapes at $1.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks this week at 79 cents a pound. And all variety of muffins on sale this week too. Waupun's Piggly Wiggly and shop cattails.
Oh, okay, we are back. Got directors everywhere behind me on the internet. Love it.
Asking for new camera shots, yeah. Line driver.
And that's going to be taken by Gopal right at the 20-yard line, trying to find some blocking. Ooh. And he's going to get taken down. Nice job there. Number 5, Jacob Huff all over that one, along with Joe Ketterhagen. They got him after that. So looking for that little crease. They did a good job of containing him. There's a slippery guy with the Graham Gopal.
Yeah, 3 guys that time, and make sure you surround him.
Yeah.
That's good coverage, yeah. Got to credit the Comets right there getting down.
Okay, ball at the 30-yard line. And that's where Waupun will take over. We're tied at 14 apiece. Thought it could be a bit of a shootout with these two teams. 6:04 left in the half. Brawl's got it around the left side, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. A couple guys there in on the tackle. Grady and Green in on the tackle on that one. And he's going to lose a yard on the play back to the 29-yard line.
Tried running that jet sweep, and good penetration on the right side from the Comets there. Just nowhere to go for Prawl.
So 2nd down and 11 for Waupun. 5:26 and counting down here in the first half of play. Fake handoff. They're going to pitch it out to the right side in the hands now of Graham Gopal. He's got a first down. He's off to the races at the 40, down to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Waupun from 71 yards out. Fake Handoff going off to the left side, turns around and pitches it out to the right side, right in the hands of Graham Gopalin. And he was gone. 71 yards to the house for Graham Gopalin.
Yeah, a little swing pass in the flat and let Gopalin do the rest. Wow. He always impresses me with his just flat-out speed. I know he's shifty. I know he's crafty. He's a tough kid. But boy, when he gets to be a foot race, good luck. Gopalin can run.
Quick answer there for Waupun. About a minute and 1 second later after the score from the Comets, Waupun gets it in the end zone. Take the lead back now, leading 20-14. And a little, this one's going to get intercepted.
That's dead. Yeah, that's dead.
That's they don't do that in here. So, but that one broken up again. It actually intercepted, and Waupun comes up empty. So a couple extra point opportunities, no good for Waupun out of the 3 touchdowns. Waupun leading, though, 20-14, 5:09 left in the half, and we will be back in just 1 minute with more Warrior football on Radio Plus Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. Ball taken at the 21-yard line. And finally going down right around the 32-yard line on the run back by Gavin Green.
Went gluing on the tackle for Waupun. Senior.
Well, it's kind of everything we thought. It's going to be a lot of scoring in the ball game. You've already got a 20-14 game. So I got 5:05 left. Who knows? There could be 3 touchdowns yet before the end of the half here. So,
yeah, what a play by Gopalin once again. Just ability to get himself open and then out in the flat. And people take bad angles on him because they do not realize how quick he is. Just able to run a step or so in front of the defense and then off to the races.
That was impressive. He's done that all season for us. That is just amazing. Here we go. Comets with the ball, trying to answer after Waupun's quick touchdown.
Braden McQueen, he got a little jump start there.
So that's going to push him back 5 yards, which is, they've been in holes like this before, but maybe that's the guy who was intended to. Maybe
I think so.
Yeah. I just want to get there real fast, maybe a little too fast.
Yeah, it might have been his number called on that play. He wanted to get away from Gopalin. That's one-on-one coverage out here on the left side.
Yeah, Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgood with you, along with the stream team. Got Kobe on the directing. Got a couple of great camera guys out there with Kyle and Cam out there. And glad to bring you the presentation here tonight for fans from both sides.
We got a
flag by the back defensive end. Delay a game is going to push him back another 5 yards. Yeah, they don't mess around with that countdown on that. The Waupun got caught on that, and now the Comets get caught for that. Now they're sitting at a first down and 20 yards to go with the ball moved back to right around the 22-yard line.
Waupun's running some guys in. They got to hurry up here.
Okay, here we go. Everybody all set and ready to go. Kind of a low snap, and they're going to go with just a single coverage down there. Oh, and that one is completed. And Pearl did not turn around. He did not turn around until it was too late, and then they find number Colton Warrenberg.
It's 6. That's Caden Garby.
I thought it was 6 too, and if I heard our PA announcer say it was 8, I thought that's 6.
Yeah, Caden Garby. Another junior. Wow.
Garby's had a few touches already here today.
How about the class of 2027 for the Comets?
Yeah.
Some senior leadership here, but they are loaded in that junior class.
Yeah. First down and 20 and no problem. We got into Waupun territory now due to the Comets up to the 39-yard line. It's going to run one right up the middle on the next play and pick up some decent yardage on that, maybe about 7 yards on the play.
Number 2, Joe Jensen, second down. Comets.
Sawyer Bruins checking back in along with Elijah Gonzalez for the Warriors. Couple of interior defensive linemen bringing in some beef. Waupun does a good job of rotating those defensive linemen, those 4 guys. And
to keep an eye on Braden McKean out there on the top of your screen if you're watching that from home right now. They're going to give it to the big running back, Elijah Johnson.
Number 16 up the middle.
He's got himself enough for a first down, moving the sticks as the taken down just inside the 29-yard line. First and 10 now for the Comets, almost up to the 28.
Elijah Johnson, he's a sophomore, so yeah, you're right. Boy, they're going to have a lot of returning players. Gonzalez checks out, Klutzenbohr back in for Waupun.
He's one of those thick, low to the ground guys, but he's got some pretty good legs on him. Got to have a few guys out there like that too. Well, the Comets keeping us honest by throwing some running plays in there too, not just passing it up the field. Now, Arizola's going to keep it this time, and that's not going to go anywhere. Maybe he gains a yard in the play. Waupun did a good job in the middle closing that one up.
Not sure if that was a designed quarterback keep or if it was a little bit of a broken play. And
I see a Thurkin on that play. Same area over there. Sawyer Bruins in that area. This gets a yard on it, 2nd and 9.
Arizola found himself with the ball one way or the other and made the best of it.
2nd down and 9 yards to go. With the ball sitting at the 27-yard line of Waupun. Rolling out to his left, looking up the field. That is complete. And in the arms of number 9, Daniel O'Grady gets the reception. Might have came up about a yard short maybe of the first down, 3rd down and a yard to go inside the 20 at the 19.
Again, no huddle.
And nobody covering number 4 right now on the right side. Larson finally getting out there.
McKean in motion. He's covered by Gopal in one-on-one coverage.
Give it to Johnson up the middle again, and gets wrapped up by a bunch of Warriors. Still on his feet, but Waupun holds court on that one, but they do give up the first down. They just needed a yard, and they get a couple out of it.
Johnson's slow to get up.
Johnson on the ground right now. Let's take a timeout, injury timeout. We'll be back with more Warrior football after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Yeah, clock down to 2:29 now, and they're taking Elijah Johnson off to that first down run off the field. Take a look at him, but ball sitting now just inside the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Comets. On the move right now with 2:29 left in the half. And Arizola looks for the receiver up to the right, and that's a completed pass, and again, lowering his shoulder and into the end zone on the pass to Caden Garby. Just a simple little route out to the right, and he just made sure you cut in front of the defender, and that's what he did. Got it, and then powers his way into the end zone. So he takes it in from about 17 yards out.
Yeah, those big receivers, they use their bodies. They shield off the defense and go make a play on the ball.
Just some basic thing to do. You got to cut in front of your the defender. That's what they're doing, and he waits for him, gets him right at that moment. Extra point is up, and it is good. And now Waupun trails in this game, 21-20. with 2:12 left here in the first half. We'll take a break, come back with more of the first half of action from Veterans Memorial Field after this on Radio Plus Sports.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
We are back just in time to see the kickoff. Score again by the Comets with the extra point, puts them in the lead now 21-20. And that's going to make its way out of bounds. Waupun will get it, and kind of helps. 35-yard line they'll have it at, and Waupun will take over there.
These guys on special teams aren't messing around. There's some massive collisions over here. One guy for Delavan Darien going down hard, and one of the Warrior guys down hard. It's a little slow getting up. Make the most of their moments on special teams. You're going to hit somebody.
2:12 left. Took Waupun a minute and 1 second to get their last score until they got it back. But see how they do here with time down to 2:12 and a half.
Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah. So he said a minute and 1 second it took them last time. So
plenty of time for either one of these offenses and how quickly they get things done.
Beam kind of sticking in there, and he does get it over to Goldpaul, and Shifty again on his feet, and he's going to get taken out, and a flag at the end of it. Put that on top of the run for Graham Goldpaul. Hopefully he's all right over there. Just slid all the way over to the bench after he was hit out of bounds. Penalty on the Comets, but well, it's like liquid lightning. When you get it to him, it's just boom. Something's going to happen whenever Graham Goldpaul gets the ball, and all of a sudden he's sprinting up the sideline. Attack that penalty on top of it. That's going to put you pretty well into Comet territory. Be down right around the 37-yard line. That's where Waupun. So that's right there. You gained a bunch of yards in the right direction. 1st and 10 for Waupun. Beam trying to get into some trouble. He's on his feet and crosses the 35, slides up to about the 32-yard line. He's going to pick up right around 5 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 5. Clock's moving. 1:45. Plenty of time, like Randy said, to get things going here.
Chase Beam diving for that last yard and a half there, getting everything he can out of that run.
Beam looks off to the left, gets it into hands of Logan Prawl, goes along the sideline, and he's taken out of bounds inside the 20. And nice thing about that, stops the clock at 1:31. Ball up to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Waupun.
Yeah, Waupun again. Only ran off less than a minute, and they're moving the ball.
He's just going to toss this one away. It's kind of going the wrong way when you want to roll out off to his left. So gets rid of it, nothing down the field. Doesn't want to force anything. That stops the clock at 1:25.
I saw the interview that Chase Beam had with one of the local newspapers, and he said that's where he's improved himself. He felt he would try and force those balls in the past and maybe get an interception. Now he knows live for the next play.
Just not panicking at all. And now he's really in trouble back at the 40, and he's going to try to get that ball up to at least the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you got it out of bounds. It's all right.
Doesn't have to get to the line of scrimmage? Okay.
No, I don't. Well,
there's a flag.
I'm going to say
you got to get it up there.
That flag came out really, really late. You're saying there was a receiver in the area. One official saying there was intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding, yeah.
It's a loss of down, too.
Yeah, I was always under the impression, unless that's just a Sunday, really got to get that ball at least past the line of scrimmage. And just
I thought the official
just
on the
penalizes
sideline
defense
was
for making a good play on you. You can just throw it out of bounds.
I thought maybe the official here was saying there was a receiver in the area, but no.
Boy, that's a big penalty on Waupun. Way back to the 48-yard line of the Comets.
Third down.
Second down and
forever.
Mile to go.
Yeah.
Got to get it up to about the 10-yard line. So now they're going to give it over to Klustebor. He's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to be a third down. And you don't want to have too much time on the clock either when you get back to the Comets with the offense that they run. Kind of joked we could have 3 more touchdowns. We got 2 of those 3 touchdowns already. So we'll see what happens. 1:15 left here in the half.
Now
Fourth down for Waupun.
Yeah, I thought there was a loss of down on that other play.
Being looking way down the field and trying to find Klustebor, and that one's going to be overshot. And the bad part about that is it's going to be great field position for the Comets. They're going to get the ball at the 43-yard line on their side of the field, but a short field for the Comets now with 1:07 left.
Yeah, the defense has got to be up to the task now. As we said, a couple of minutes left, enough time for either one of these explosive offense to try and put points on the board.
Yeah, maybe just trying to go up the field like 15 or 20 yards, or maybe just punting the ball and let your defense handle things for Waupun might have been the thing to do there, but now short field here for the Comets. They're loading up the right side, so numerous players this one could go to.
I'd be aware of where McKean is. Oh, that ball's...
Yeah, that one's going to be overshot. Alsma over there in that area, but that pass is definitely a pass. Yeah, we got a penalty on Waupun.
Yeah,
and that was early. It's up the
I think they might have got Ty Alsma for grabbing the jersey there. I thought I saw a little tug on the jersey.
Only 5 seconds came off the clock. We're down to 1:02 left in the half. And then a costly penalty.
Yeah.
Well, not as costly as I thought it was going to be. It's just at the 47-yard line of Waupun. First down and 10 yet for the Comets with 1:02 left in the half.
Ty Alsma out wide. Gopalin in the slot. Prawl on this side against the big wide out. Here comes a blitz.
And they're going after a
little
back shoulder throw, and they get it. That might be Garby down there that caught it. Garby gets it inside the 15-yard line. Alsma didn't look back, and then it was underthrown, and Garby comes back, kind of like they do in the NFL, throw it behind him. Defender not looking at it. He saw it, and he came back and got it. All sitting now at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Look up the field. That is complete to McKean. He's going to pick up maybe, he's still on his feet and ties forward. Gets himself an extra couple yards at the end of it. Gets it inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. And a timeout taken by the Comets with 34 seconds left.
We said a lot of time for either one of these offenses to move the ball down the field. Quick strike. A lot of weapons. Both teams have a lot of weapons. It's been a fun game to watch, actually.
So a timeout taken by the Comets. We'll keep it right here.
Nothing else. They might be in field goal range right now. I mean, their kicker was pretty. He didn't have a deep-looking leg, but he was pretty accurate down the middle on his
I think this
extra
season
points.
his range is definitely now. Maybe got some bad intel for one of our camera guys that said he can't kick past the extra point marker, but from what we saw, I thought right away the first one, I think he can.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good distance on his extra points.
Yeah, he might be good out to 25, 30 yards if he need to be.
Okay, 34 seconds left. A 1-point lead for the Comets, but they are on the move right now. A 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Ball at the 9-yard line.
Yeah. Braden McKean, know where he is. He's in the slot here, left side right now.
Looking over towards the right side, and that one is broken up. Nice job by the Warriors. Receiver down, kind of got sandwiched in the middle of that one. A little collision as the ball was heading into the end zone. Fisher was saying he needs some help out here. Turns around, the guy was gone off the field. And they tried to get over to Caden Garby again, but he's shook it up. I'm not going off. I'm going to be in here for this touchdown.
Garby, one of those bigger receivers, 6'3". And a couple guys at that size, and then they have McKean, who's very small, but he's a crafty one.
Third down, and rolling off to his right and looking into the end zone, and that is complete. And they find again McKean in the end zone. Touchdown for the Comets. And they take now a 7-point lead, 27-20 over Waupun.
Yeah, I was watching him the whole way because I know how good he is, and yeah, that's just a good route right there. Gave a little inside fake as he did on that one other play you called, and stuck his foot in the ground, went hard to the outside, and that's a great delivery by Arizola.
That brings out the kicker again. I've been pretty solid Moss with the extra point. Just again, we're through the uprights again. Now Waupun having the lead here. All of a sudden, the last couple touchdowns all at about 2:44 and in. Waupun now trailing 28-20. And we're going to keep it right here. But a bad turn of events here for Waupun. Got stalled on that drive. A huge penalty for the intentional grounding for Waupun. That put them way back at midfield, and then they didn't punt the ball down the field and gave them that really good field position close to midfield. And Comets took advantage of it and get in the end zone again.
Yeah, you're going to maybe look back at that decision there. Maybe you punt it, kick it down, try and pin them deep, or as you said, maybe you don't try and get it all in one play. Throw some type of inside play, and if it's, if you don't get the first down, at least you pick up 15, 20 yards.
Bad turn of events.
Well, here we go. 25 seconds left. See if Waupun can make a play here on special teams. We've seen a lot of line drive kicks, not giving Waupun a chance, and opportunity to set up their kick return.
Here we go. Waupun, just 25 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Well, a low squib kick, and that's taken right around the 30-yard line, and we'll get it right around the 30. So here we go. 30 seconds. You got some the horses out there to make something happen, but see what Waupun will do with the clock here in the last 23 seconds of the first half.
Well, we've seen the hook and ladder play a few times this season out of Waupun and against Waupun be effective.
It was all funny when Waupun did it against Berlin. They had one successful time. They tried twice, 2 other times in the ball game, and didn't work out so well. Then we saw Wisconsin Dells do it against Waupun, and got good. A timeout taken by the Comets. We'll do the same back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Okay, we are back. 23 seconds left on the clock. Waupun, see what they can do with the ball at their own 30-yard line and find themselves trailing. A nice point out there, too, by Robert Garcia out there. Said not only you give up 14 points, but you also have to kick the ball away to start things out in the second half.
Yeah, I don't think Waupun's just going to lay down right here. They're going to try and make something happen. Here's the reverse.
And throw it up the field, and they do find Beam on it, but they're going to get some minimal gain of about 6 yards on the play. Trickery for Waupun. You're not in trouble when you have Logan Prawl throwing the ball. He was a quarterback all the way till he got to Waupun here and put it right on the money, but they only gained 6 yards on the play, so it's a 2nd down and 4, and Waupun calls another timeout with 14 seconds left now in the half.
Once again,
I'm going to be looking for something down the field.
Please give them 2 claps and a hit play out.
Yeah, Waupun's ready to run a play, but timeout was called.
Yeah, busy night for Radio Plus. We've got 5 games that we have in the Radio Plus family here tonight. So glad that we can cover just about every team in our listening area. Well, we're hoping that Randy and I'll have something going on. We can't get to another fish fry next week. We want to call it another game here for Waupun, but
tell you what, anybody's game yet right now.
Oh yeah.
A couple of plays in this game could have changed everything. Had Waupun with a near interception on the one play that would have led to a score. And I believe Delavan Darien ended up scoring on that drive after that. So.
Okay, here we go. 2nd down and 4, but Waupun's got to look down the field a little further with only 14 seconds left on the clock. Those 4 receivers looking way up the field, looking for somebody to get open.
Ooh, dangerous pass.
Yeah, 2 defenders right there and 1 right behind them, too. And Klostebor was the intended receiver on that. Clock ticks down to 7 seconds left. A 3rd down now for the Warriors.
Clock is stopped, but Waupun's going quick here.
Flag on the field and someone moving a little too early for Waupun. So
clock, the 1 second ticked off, but it should go back and be 7 seconds. There's a pre-snap penalty.
Not looking for it to go back, so that's where it's going to stay, it looks like.
Maybe the clock guy will just count it off in his head, be a little bit slow with the 1 second start.
They're down at about 8 to go for Waupun, and to look way down the field, and that's going to be way past any of the receivers and defenders down there, and that's how we're going to end the first half. Waupun giving up a couple scores in the last 3 minutes of the first half of action, and now trail this game 28-20. It's halftime. We'll be back to talk about the first half right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
You know, some say with John Deere, you're just paying for the paint. Turns out, those folks haven't seen what happens when our tractors go toe-to-toe with the competition on real-world tasks. Advanced features like Auto Connect X make switching out attachments really simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs really easy. Now, as far as the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. You see, at John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. So here's an idea. Talk to owners Joan and Tom Ballwig by visiting Ballwig Implement to get in the seat yourself. And hear the details on sales and financing specials, and always online at ballwig.biz. Your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun and Beaver Dam.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers. Offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Arm with you. An exciting first half of football, but Waupun giving up a couple late touchdowns in the first half and now find themselves trailing in this game 28-20. And it was, like I said, entertaining, but just some bad turn of events for Waupun. A missed interception that they had out there.
Right.
Giving the ball near midfield.
And a turnover on the first play of the game for Waupun that led to a short field and an easy score. So, yeah, you take away some of the errors they've had, and Waupun's leading this game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, anybody's game, though, Steve. You know, Waupun down by one score with a 2-point conversion, and defense has just got to step up, get a few stops here against this potent Comets offense, and then see if they can put a couple touchdowns on the board themselves.
Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half. Like I said, Waupun giving that ball up early on the first play of the game and just the short field, even though they kind of went backwards a little bit during that drive for Delavan Darien. But first score of the ball game was the Comets scoring with 6:39 left in the first quarter, a 2-yard touchdown run from the quarterback, Arizola. And extra point was good, made it 7-0 at that time. Waupun responds, gets a touchdown, 3:40 left in the first quarter, a 20-yard touchdown reception to Logan Prawl in the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. Waupun trailed 7-6, and that's how we ended that first quarter of action. But that was a nifty little pass to the back of the end zone in the hands of Logan, finding him just all by himself past the receiver that was about halfway up in the end zone.
Yeah, and Chase being able to extend that play, getting good good blocking again, but then he scrambled around. He turned one way, he turned the other way, and you're asking somebody to cover Logan Prawl for 6 or 7 seconds. That's good luck on that. He's such a good receiver, and being able to find him then for that touchdown.
Of course, the big interception down at the 1-yard line from Logan Prawl, and that was before the end of the first quarter. And Waupun continued that drive into the second quarter. Ended up with a 2-yard touchdown run from Graham Gopalin. He also ran in the 2-point conversion. Waupun takes the lead at that time, 14-6. Delavan Darien responds at 6:10 left in the first half of action. A 19-yard touchdown reception to their receiver McKean. Just a fun guy to watch out there. If it wasn't Waupun on the field, I enjoy watching him run his routes and connection he has with his quarterback, Quentin Arizola. But Braden McKean with a touchdown from, again, 19 yards out, extra point good, made it a 14-14 ball game. Took Waupun 1 minute and 1 second to respond with, again, Mr. Graham Gopalin, who we saw just run a ton of long runs and put up over 300 yards rushing last week. But that was an impressive run, 70-yard, 1-yard touchdown run from Graham Gopalin to put Waupun back up in the ball game.
Yeah, little toss out into the flat and then let Gopalin do the rest of it. And yeah, that is basically a running play, but it goes down as a pass, and that, he just flipped it out there. And then again, Gopalin showing his speed. Way to get away from the defense. Very impressive.
2:44 left in the first half. A 17-yard touchdown reception for Caden Garby. Extra point was good, made it 21-20. Delavan Darien at that time. And a few miscues in there for Waupun, and gave the Comets another opportunity to score, and they did on the short field. And they got one in with a 9-yard touchdown pass, again in the hands of McKean. Extra point good, and Waupun finds himself at halftime trailing 28-20.
Yeah, Comets making it look easy, too, on that short field drive, and so many weapons on that team. We often, you and I, talk about the weapons that Waupun has offensively. The Comets can match them pretty much personnel, and the one thing is most of them are juniors and sophomores, I guess, if you add Johnson, who did leave the game with a lower leg injury. I don't believe he's come back into the game, so the big sophomore running back might be out for the rest of the night.
Okay, so we're going to take another break. Randy's got some numbers to throw at you. We'll talk about what we hope goes on here in the second half of this football game. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. It's halftime. Waupun trailing the Comets by a score of 28-20. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Here's some great news. Judd's Grill and Bar is the absolute perfect spot before or after any game. Lunch special served daily. A sandwich of the month. Drink specials every Sunday. How about that? Packers and Badgers game day specials. You can enjoy happy hour Monday through Thursday from 3 till 6 and on Fridays from 2 till 6. They've got appetizers and burgers, Fish Friday, wings, and so much more. Judd's Grill and Bar and bowling too. 416 East Main Street in Waupun.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
You feel at home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a dedicated group supporting all their teams with essential equipment and training. They've contributed over $200,000 in the past years, including big projects like the home bleachers and Veterans Field and an updated JV soccer field. Also have a few main fundraising events each year, like the Lou Climb, golf outing, and trivia night. Join them at a meeting held the second Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. The meetings are less than 1 hour. Why not follow them on Facebook and Instagram and help them keep providing the financial support that makes a real difference? That's your Waupun Athletic Booster Club.
Shop some great deals this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Buy one boneless beef chuck roast at $8.49 per pound. The porterhouse or T-bone steaks this week $7.99 per pound. Seedless red, green, or black grapes at $1.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks this week at 79 cents a pound. And all variety of muffins on sale this week too. Waupun's Piggly Wiggly and shop cattails.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Field. Waupun finds themselves down by 8 in a pretty entertaining first half of action here at Veterans Memorial Field in Waupun. 28-20 the score, and thank everybody for joining us. Great viewership here tonight. A lot of computers logged on. Got some fans for the Comets on there. A lot of Warrior fans, of course, as we have every week for these games, and we welcome you all to our broadcast and our live streaming here today. And Randy, you got some numbers here from the first half?
Yeah, I do for Waupun. In the rushing game, Graham Gopal, they've got him down for 45 yards. 5 carries, 45 yards. Chase Beam with 3 carries for 17 yards. Logan Prawl had a carry on a jet sweep. He actually lost a yard. Not sure on Gopal in there because he had that 71-yard touchdown. Not positive if that pass was thrown forward or backwards. A little fling out into the flat, so it could potentially be down as a running play, but I recorded it as a passing reception. So Chase Beam, he is 12 of 19, 2 touchdowns, 207 yards. Logan Prawl, 5 receptions, 53 yards. He has a 20-yard touchdown. Owen Kloosterboer, 2 receptions, 24 yards. Graham Gopalin, he has 2 receptions, 89 yards with that 71-yard touchdown. Liam Hopp has 3 catches in this game for 52 yards. And Chase Beam, that's right, Chase Beam has a reception for 6 yards. And that came from the hands of Logan Prawl on that kind of that reverse trick play. And so Prawl is 1 for 1 for a 6-yard reception. I do not have any stats here for Delavan Darien, so I'm sorry, folks, if you're on that side of it. I only stat the Waupun team. So here we are. We got 3 more minutes added on here. We're at 2:20 before the second half, and Delavan Darien will be receiving the ball here to start the second half.
Yeah, we'll see what you do here. Waupun, again, has to give it up first here in the second half, so that's their figuring out how to jump some of those passes out there. Pretty impressive passing game that they run here for the Comets. They really, there's definitely a great connection between the receivers and the quarterback that we've seen here in the first half.
Yeah, they got a couple of big receivers, 6'3", 188, 6'3", 175. And then the Braden McKean, the little jitterbug out there, 5'9", 137 they list him at, but he is quick. He's an excellent route runner and a tough cover for the Waupun Warrior team.
Well, I wonder what they talked about at halftime. I know it gets pretty loud in there from what I hear with some of the assistant coaches. So definitely some things to try to correct in the secondary for Waupun, and then taking care of things when you have the ball. You can't complain about Waupun scoring 20 points in the first half. That's a nice first half for anybody.
Especially with that opening drive turnover that they had right away to start the game. That was kind of a killer.
I see that Dan Damask and Keith Milkowski watching the game together right now and having a good time together with that bunch. Chase Beam not leading the state in TD passes. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at that. I thought maybe just meant yards, but that was a question out there.
Yeah, I've looked at stats in different areas, and there's a drone, Steve, flying right above our head right now. Green and red lights, taking some aerial shots of Veterans Memorial Field.
Trying to see over at the Gaffney house over there if they can hear me, if they can flick their lights off and on, and can they toss out anybody who might have a Miami Dolphin hat on that's in that crowd over there if they hear me over at Brad's house. That celebrates the beginning of the game, flickering the lights. But if you find any riffraff wearing a Dolphins hat, well, I guess that really doesn't matter this season with the way they're playing, so nobody really cares.
Throw them in the pool. We know the pool is
yeah,
cool. That'll wake them up.
Okay, so here we go. Just about ready to get things going here in the second half. We'll have to start seeing if they can slow down that great passing offense by the Comets here. Really no answer for them. That one interception by the goal line, and another opportunity they had to possibly have a pick six near midfield here. But other than that, it's been a pretty clean game here by Arizona and the aerial attack by the Comets.
We do know, I have not seen Elijah Johnson. He converted from a lineman into a running back, and the big fellow was carrying the ball a number of times. He did go out a little bit of help getting to the sideline left leg, and I have not seen him on the sideline, so he maybe his helmet is gone and he might be done for the day.
So here we go. Should be an entertaining second half. Steve Winterhack with you along with Randy Armga. Got the stream team here, and we are ready to bring you the second half of action from Veterans Memorial Field. The winner will be playing coming up next Friday night, taking on the winner of the Columbus, who's blowing out Brown Deer, by the way, right now. Maybe give some of those halftime scores. Ball taken at the 23-yard line, knee down as he grabs the ball. So mark him down at the 24-yard line. And thanks to Big Nate Young, Big Nate's still our wingman yet, and giving us some halftime scores. Little Chute leading Ripon right now by a score of 40-0. It's Columbus over Brown Deer 39-0 at halftime. Again, of course, Columbus looking like they're going to play the winner of this game coming up next Friday. And then Evansville leading Shoreland Lutheran by a score of 19-0.
Columbus could have a shortened game, running clock. Be well rested if they are able to keep scoring at that pace.
Okay, three receivers over on the right, and they're going to get it in the hands of O'Grady, and he's in the backfield still on his feet, but he's going to get taken down with about a 4-yard loss at about the 21-yard line.
Finished off by Owen Klusenboer.
Owen's looking like he's doing pretty good with the question mark whether he's even going to play in the game, and now he's got a catch in the ball game and some nice tackles in the game and got him out there running pass patterns, so it's like Owen's just running on adrenaline right now to be in this ball game.
I was told about Wednesday that he probably almost certainly would not play with that hip flexor groin type injury. Looks pretty good out there right now.
Second down at about 13. Arizona rolls out to his right, looking up the field, and didn't have the connection that time with Caden Garby. Threw a little behind him there, and incomplete pass makes it a third down and 13 yards to go. This is a big, nice way to start the second half if they can get a stop right here.
Arizona, they like to move that pocket to the left side, make him turn around, a right-handed thrower. Not always easy for a young guy. He's been pretty good at it tonight, but yeah, that's a tough throw. Get your feet turned around, get your shoulders square, and then make a good throw.
Our classmates Jackie Westrid checking in right now. Said, let's go Warriors, get the win. The receiver split out to the left. A big third down and 13. Arizona looking to his right now. Little lob pass, and he finds his receiver in the hands of O'Grady. Finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. And he was looking that way, away from the trips on the left. He was looking to the right to O'Grady. They like that matchup, obviously, over there, and he just zipped right past the defender and laid it perfectly right in his hands, and a big first down into Waupun territory up to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Landon Larson there with a little press coverage, a lot of contact near the line of scrimmage, and he was able to free himself.
Big handoff. Arizona takes it just up the middle, and he's going to get himself 4, maybe 5 yards on the play up to the 32-yard line.
Tackled by number 7, Corbin.
A second down and 5 yards to go.
Yeah, Daniel O'Grady, he's a big receiver, 6'3", 188. Good speed. Tough one-on-one matchup for anybody.
Arizola didn't even look to the left, even look you off. He was just looking right to the right the whole way and laid that in there perfectly, right past the defenders, right on the hands of O'Grady.
Yeah, he was able to beat his man off the line of scrimmage.
First couple minutes of the second half of action here at Veterans Memorial Field. Upon trying to stop this drive, and that one's going nowhere. There's Elijah Johnson right there. You wondered where he is. He's laying right there.
He's back.
He's back on his back. So nice job by the Warriors. That moved him back to a third down and about a little over 9 yards to go for a first down, back outside of the 35.
Klustobor once more in the mix there. The big sophomore for Waupun. He asked me about Owen Klustobor. I said, he's just a football player. I mean, I don't know how else you describe him. He's just a good, all-around football player, athletic kid.
Big play here with 4 receivers split out to the left, but they are looking to the right again. Receiver again past the defenders and overshoots them that time. Trying for that same look there. Got O'Grady, got past the defender again, but now sitting at a fourth down and 9 yards to go.
Waupun's asking their linebackers to match up on O'Grady, and he's a tough matchup for anybody.
It looks like they're looking for mismatches right now. They're kind of pan-picking people out that they want to go after. And
McKean has been a guy that's been quiet lately. You got to know where he is at all times.
Big opportunity here for Waupun. Are they up to the task now? 4th and 9.
Changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Rolling out to his left again, and the defender was right there, and I thought he was almost going to get taken down, but an incomplete pass, and Waupun will get it back. Got the stop that they wanted, and they'll get it back now at the 36-yard line.
Pretty good pressure right there. Waupun getting near him in the backfield.
Tuton was right there, and I thought he was just about ready to wrap him up, and he got the ball off, but good defense down the field, coverage on that one. And Waupun will get it back now, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Arizola did not have enough time to really set his feet on that throw. Okay, just what we asked for. Let's go Warriors here. Get yourself a drive going offensively.
Okay, a 1st and 10, right? What the doctor ordered on that stop by Waupun. Waupun looking, and he's got Owen Klustobor at the 30-yard line, and then he loses the ball trying to get over to it, and Waupun is going to give it up. Great job by the defender stripping the ball out of the arms of Owen Klustobor, and they held him from getting back to the ball, and it's a great football play that right by the Comets on that one, and as the teammates came in and grabbed the ball, and Waupun will give it up after a big-time offensive play to Owen Klustobor.
Yeah, that's about a 50-yard gain and then the turnover. Again, Waupun has not turned the ball over much this year, 2 times tonight.
Ball sitting right at the 18-yard line. Man, that's something that'll take a little wind out of your sail after things were going your way.
At least it turned out to be a long play. At least the field is flipped a little bit.
We get it to a wide open receiver over on the left side of the field, and
it's O'Grady again.
Yeah.
Number 9,
Yeah, that was 9 on that one. Grady up.
Yeah, O'Grady
up. He got it up to the 30-yard line. So, yeah, they move fast, and they got themselves a first down at the 30-yard line. Upon bringing in the late replacements in.
Yeah, a lot of guys running in and out here for Waupun.
Mostly Coons just checking in. He's going to cover McKean. He's in the secondary, and then they're going to go down the field, and that one, boy, that was almost a disastrous situation there for Waupun. They found Gavin Green getting past the defender. Yeah. Nice recognition there by Quinton Arizola, but he overshot the receiver and kind of threw it out of bounds a little too far. So, second down and 10 for the Comets.
I'm seeing Sheridan in the game now to play corner. Ty Olsma getting a little instruction on the sideline there. Lucky for Waupun, that ball was thrown wide.
Sherman switching over to the opposite side now and getting right up by the line of scrimmage on his coverage.
Yeah. Ball out here, one-on-one.
And there's one Kloosterboer on the tackle. They're going to lose a yard on the play. Going all over that one, and the player's still down. Definitely in some kind of pain right now for the Comets. He kind of wrapped him up, took him down. He just knocked the wind out of him. You never know, so many things could happen in the upper body like that. Hopefully it's not another collarbone. We've seen enough of those on Waupun's own team this year.
Yeah, Kloosterboer kind of landed on him with his full body weight. I am just, every week, Kloosterboer impresses me more and more. What a football player, how he slices through there. Started out playing defensive end. They moved him to the interior tackle position, and he just makes plays all over the field.
He's going to be a fun one. We were so fortunate to be able to get a chance to watch him for another 2 years after this year. He's got basketball coming up. He's a basketball guy. He's a baseball guy. So it's going to be fun. With that kind of physicality on the basketball court, I can't wait to see that.
It's number 2. It's Joel Jansen being helped off right now.
He's kind of holding his arm coming out to tender.
It does look like maybe a shoulder issue or a collarbone.
Yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that walk off the field a couple times this season and don't like it. So thoughts out to Joel Jansen that he's going to be all right, but being 10-2 right now. A third down and 11 yards to go. Another opportunity for Waupun. See if they can slow down the Comets. And that one is an unbelievable catch and throw on that one to McKean. Arizola gets it right past 2 defenders. And with hands all around him, McKean hauls it in for the reception. That was an amazing throw and catch. He's got a first down right at the 49-yard line. I guess going to put it right at midfield.
Yeah, what a great catch that was. You're right. In traffic, stayed focused.
Well, we had that one. They had 2 defenders right there with Gopal in that area. And Arizola is going to still finds a chance to. Then again, that one swiped at and missed and got flagged down the
early,
field. Down in the defensive backfield.
Makes you think it's probably some type of holding or interference on the.
Looks like it's on us. They're pointing on us already. So
illegal contact downfield.
Yeah, things going from bad to worse for Waupun right now. Holding in the defensive backfield. So ball now at the 40-yard line of Waupun, and another first down for the Comets.
Gopal coming off the field, a little hitch in his stride right now. One of our defensive backs, running backs. Prohl and men one-on-one coverage along with Sheridan on this side.
And carry now by their big running back Johnson, still on his feet, breaking tackles, and gets himself down to right around the 10-yard line. Back on your heels, covering pass, and all of a sudden, they just run one right up the gut, and Johnson powers his way up to the 10-yard line. So a first and goal with the ball at the Waupun 10. Again, Waupun last second just getting in a position defensively. They give it to the big guy again with Johnson, and then he's got Kloosterboer hanging on to him, and then flagged toward the end of that play.
Holding.
And there we go, a hold. That'll slow down the drive a little bit now for the Comets. 7:10 left in the third quarter. Waupun had an opportunity stopping the Comets on that first drive and ended up with a nice pass play. The ball stripped out of Kloosterboer's arms, and now this is the drive that's continuing from that. Does slow it down a little bit with the ball back at about the 17 or 18-yard line. Zola looking off to his right, hesitates, and then there
flags.
Flags everywhere, raining flags out there. Now the intended receiver knocked to the ground well before the ball was going to get there.
That's Kevin O'Grady, Jr. Not sure if he's related to Daniel O'Grady or not. They're both juniors, different body types.
So from a good situation to a bad situation again. Ball's back inside the 10-yard line down at the 9. First and goal there at the 9.
Waupun taking some chances right here. That's why the penalties. But, yeah, they're just a tough cover. Some amazing running backs, wide receivers for this team.
In the last second, the coverage here for Waupun. They're going to hand it around on the right side with it again in the hands of McKean. And he is into the end zone. See his arms of the official kind of backed off there, right out of my view. And
yeah, a little wildcat action there with McKean.
Wow.
And he's able to just outrun everybody to the corner.
It's at 34-20. Waupun in trouble right now. 6:45 left here in the third quarter.
Successful kick would make this a 15-point game.
Up and again, rock solid with their extra points. A flag at the end of that play flew, so we'll see what they call with that. But we're going to take a break, come back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back. A penalty flag, and that was called on the Comets.
I think the initial signal was against the Comets for a personal foul, but I think it actually, they changed it. It went against Waupun.
Okay.
So they're going to be, it'll be assessed here on the kickoff. Personal foul, yeah, against Waupun, okay. March this off.
Boy.
They'll be kicking from the Waupun's 45-yard line, I believe.
It's going from bad to worse for Waupun right now. He'll be kicking from Waupun's 45 with that personal foul at the end of that, after that extra point.
I hope here, right here, he just kicks it into the end zone. Waupun can get the ball, get an opportunity down by 15 here. Still a lot of time left in this game, but yeah, got to make something happen soon.
Low line drive kick's going to make it into the end zone, so Waupun will get the ball back. But in trouble right now, down by 15, 35-20. 6:45 left in the third quarter yet. This one's been kind of crawling along in this third quarter. Waupun, no answers for the Comets offense here. Defense just not slowing them down.
And we've seen Waupun be able to put up, 40, 50, 60 points on occasions. We said they just are able to outscore people, but maybe tonight the defense is going to have to step up and get something done.
Waupun gets it, cuts back to his left and gets taken down by about 4 of the Comets over there. Picks up about 5 yards, almost 6 yards maybe on the play. Makes it a 2nd down and 4 to go now for the Warriors. Our calls for the volleyball season all done. That ended over at Sauk Prairie High School yesterday. A nice season for the Waupun Lady Warrior volleyball team.
Well, they competed hard. Sauk Prairie, just a really high-level team. chance to maybe win a state championship with that team. They're that good.
Yeah, I talked to Ava and to Jalen after that, too, and they felt pretty good about how they played. They said this is about the best they played, they thought, all year. Beam's going to take it right up the gut. It just, boy, and he just finishes that one and takes down the tackler right about the 36-yard line. It's taken down, but, man, he finished that one hard, and taking the brunt of that one is Gavin Green.
It's all about making a statement right there, maybe.
I think the Waupun needs something like that, but gonna keep the sticks moving here. 1st and 10 now for Waupun. Here we go. 2 receivers out left, 2 out right now for the Warriors. Logan Prawl in motion to load up the left side. Now going to head back in the backfield. And you got Liam Hopp is open, but that's going to overshoot him by about 5 yards. Liam, nobody moved with him when he started cutting down the field. He was wide open. And that one mailed past him, and incomplete pass makes it a 2nd down and 10 to go.
Yeah, Hopp running a little bit more of a slant, and I think Chase Beam thought he was just going to fly down the field.
And Liam looks around, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm all by myself here. So.
And again, Waupun, they had their chances here. Get themselves back within a score. They can finish this drive out.
5:23 after clock stops after that incomplete pass. Waupun loading up the left right now. They're going to get over to Logan Prawl. They take him down right around the 42-yard line. So got to get 4 yards yet for the 1st down. 3rd and 4 now for the Warriors.
It's Prawl's 6th reception of the game. About 60 yards. Does have a 20-yard touchdown reception.
The clock's acting a little weird. It's like clicking like 2 seconds off at a time, delaying, but it's some weird stuff going on with the clock right now. 3rd and 4 now for Waupun. Loading up the right side this time. Beam looking off to his left right now, and in trouble, sprints away along the sideline. Now he's got to reacclimate and gets a completed pass right by midfield.
Oh, 9-yard reception there.
Yeah, Prawl gets it. It's not easy when you spin away and put your back towards the downfield. Then you got to kind of reacclimate where everybody is again. And he found Logan Prawl, and he ball just in the Comets' territory. 1st and 10 for Waupun. Big play there for Waupun.
Waupun going quick here, no huddle.
And Graham Gopalin coming around the left side before he goes out of bounds after about a 5 or a 6-yard gain on that play. So it's 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors.
Yeah, Waupun, they're not going to try and get it all back in one play here and maybe establish themselves, get a good drive going here, see if they can put points on the board.
Clock stopped at 4:30 here in the 3rd quarter. In motion, Isaiah Thurk, set up in the backfield. Beam's going to take it on the right side, but they were all over that one. A fake handoff, and all over that number 85 for them. Randy, you got the...
Yeah, that's John Fusco, senior, 6'2", 180-pounder.
Yeah, he's all over that one. They didn't buy that fake handoff, and they got Beam, and he's kind of shaking it off a little bit. He went down hard. 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Waupun crowd kind of calling for them to be a little more urgent right now. Get some, not that they have a problem with the play calling, they just want to see Waupun be a little quicker on their offense.
They count them off a little bit, but they got the play off plenty of time. Beam looking up the field, and that's complete into the hands of Logan Prawl.
That's a 1st down.
Yeah, just got it by a yard, so he gets it up to the 39-yard line. Almost thought that defender had him kind of turned him a little bit before he got it.
I thought, too, it should have been a flag, and no flag called. Prawl able to recover and make the catch.
So 1st and 10 for Waupun. Not out of the question, but they definitely got some things to figure out defensively for the Warriors here if they want an opportunity to get back in this ball game. First and 10, 39-yard line of the Comets in motion. Here's Klusterbor, sets up in the backfield. Bean going back to pass, way back by the 50-yard line right now, and sees something in the end zone, but man, that's again by about 5 yards too long on that intended pass to Del Ponte. I keep missing those guys a little deep on some guys that were open on the down the field.
Maybe a little adrenaline flowing right there.
Something that's unusual for Chase to be that far off on a couple passes like that.
Yeah, we know he's got plenty of arm. His arm strength is amazing. He can put the ball 60 yards in the air.
So second down and 10. Under the 3 to play here in the third quarter. Bean going back to pass, looking at the field. That goes through the hands of Logan Prawl, and
Prawl's looking for a flag.
Yeah,
did
he
not
got
get
one. Yeah, he got one.
Oh, he did late.
Yeah,
okay.
he threw it to the point of that because then he threw it. That time I think he had his arm on it, so didn't call the other one, but that one was called.
It's going to be an automatic first down.
First down for Waupun as they put the ball at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. We need one score here to get back in this thing, get a stop on defense.
Prawl's going to get it on the left side. He gets tripped up. Nice defensive play by number 9 for them, and that is Daniel O'Grady.
Picked up about a yard on the play as Prawl.
Yeah, Logan's used to getting a few more yards on those, but that was a good job. It just took his legs out from under him, and he was done. So a second down and 9. Much needed drive here to end in a touchdown here for Waupun. See if they can keep this thing going. Second down and 9. Liam Hopp resets on that left side. Went over the right side with it, and nice job by Prawl to get away from the would-be tackler. He gets away from a tackle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown for Waupun.
29 yards.
That was amazing. He made that. He just had in his mind very elusive. And the defender thought they're going to get him down and tackle him right on the spot then where he caught the ball, but loops around and then breaks a tackle, tried to trip him up, got himself in the end zone. There's your answer. Waupun closes this thing up now, down by 9, 35-26.
Once again, as usual, Waupun trying for the 2-point conversion. This is a big part of this game right here. They're going to get this one in here.
We'll give it over to Gopal, and did not make it in. Waupun comes up short, and they remain 9 points down with 2:05 left in the third quarter. We'll take a break, be back with more of the third quarter of action from Waupun on Radio Plus Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back. Waupun again. That's the third time they didn't get that 2-point conversion. So that's some costly points right there. They trail by 9, 35-26. And that one's going to skid out of bounds. And it will be the Comets taking the ball at the 35-yard line. And there's another situation where Eli Ewert would have been big. He showed that he was a really good extra point kicker and went down with that collarbone, breaking that, and he's still having some issues with it. I think he just had it operated on within the last week or two.
Oh boy, I didn't hear that. Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, they finally figured they had to operate on it. So, but that kind of hurt because he showed it. He could even be a field goal kicker too. I mean, he could have kicked him from 30 yards out or so.
Yeah, he was becoming early on. We said Mr. Automatic with his leg.
Defensively, he was a nice player back there, and here we go. Waupun's got to step up the defense now and see if they can get that ball back without giving up another score. Stepping in past the defenders, heading around the right side. He is Arizola and got himself up along the sideline, and a nice gain on that, being chased.
Waupun went to 3 down linemen that time. They had a number of linebackers and defensive backs back there. 8 guys off the line of scrimmage trying to stop this aerial game.
Nice sense in the pocket there by Arizola. Just stepped up into the pocket and got away from the rush that was coming in on him and got himself 7 yards.
Again, we're seeing a 3-4 defense.
Yeah, another first down, and they're taking advantage of that and recognizing it. So that carry again by Elijah Johnson gets up to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Comets. Great job, I think, by the coaching staff for the Comets right now, just adjusting to the situation, and they see Waupun's kind of selling out a little bit to stop the pass, and then they run a couple balls.
Yeah, Clock's their friend right now with his 9-point lead. They're going to try and shorten this game, maybe keep the ball on the ground. Changing the play again right now.
Arizola looks back at the coaching staff, and here we go. And another run right up the middle, and it's going to be close to another first down.
I don't know if there was any question about Elijah Johnson's health. He looks like he's fine now. Big fella running downhill.
Yeah, no huddle by the Comets, setting up right away. Waupun back on their heels right now with the ball at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Delavan Darien. Oh, quarterback gets hit right after he throws the ball, and he is complete down the field again, finding O'Grady, becoming his main target here in the second half. The team definitely the go-to guy in most of the first half, but O'Grady hauls that one in. Another no huddle, and just looking back for the call and doing it on the run right now are the Comets.
Yeah, trying to keep Waupun from making adjustments defensively. Can't get any personnel on the field.
It's a handoff to McKean around the right, following his blockers, cuts inside him. Finally, Kloosterberg went all the way from one side of the field to the other, goes, I'll take this guy down at the end. Wraps him up, takes him down, but not before they gain about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to just let this clock run out in the quarter.
Yeah, so Waupun in trouble right now. The ball getting inside the 20-yard line, and 2nd down and 5 down. Now they're going to let the clock run out, and Waupun will trail going into the 4th quarter, 35-26. But the Comets on the move again, deep in Waupun territory. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back. Start of the 4th quarter. Waupun finds themselves down 35-26, and Right now in some trouble as the Comets have got it down to about the 18-yard line of Waupun with a 2nd down and 5. Just really, Waupun seems a little confused defensively. Comets really mixing it up just perfectly here on this drive. And they got McKean takes the snap this time, and he just takes it up, and he's got himself a 1st down right around the 11-yard line.
Well, they use him at quarterback sometimes, kind of in that shotgun. See some of the NFL teams do that, where they'll use a wide receiver back there and just run the ball. He's doing a really nice job of it. He's very slippery.
1st and 10, ball just outside of the 10-yard line for the Comets. There's one receiver left with McKean, one receiver out to the right with O'Grady.
Close to bore again. Wow.
He just got right in there and wrapped him up and took the running back down for no gain.
Flag on the play. Legal procedure.
We'll move it back 5 yards. Accept the penalty. Put it down at outside the 15-yard line. It'll still be a 1st down, though, with 1st and 15. Klusterbor's coming out, but what a game he's been playing, even though he's not 100% out there. He's a special athlete.
Replaced by Gonzalez for Waupun.
Arizola rolls out to his right and caught down by the 5-yard line by McKean, but on that immediately was Graham Gopalin out there, makes the hard tackle. The ball sitting right on the 5-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 4 yards to go.
How good is this Brady McKean? Oh, my goodness. Guy is just so good of a route runner. He's not a big guy at all, but he gets separation, finds himself open.
He's quick, fast. 2nd down and 4. And looking towards McKean, and now Arizola dodges a would-be tackler and draws the defender to him and gets the touchdown. Grady with the touchdown. Masterful move there by Quinton Arizola. Kind of made the defender come towards him. That left the receiver all alone in the end zone. They find O'Grady for a touchdown. Waupun in trouble now, trailing 41-26. 10:24 left here in the ball game.
Extra points have been a separating point in this game, too, making it more than a 2-touchdown game.
And, of course, the extra point good. Consistent all night with that. Waupun trailing now by a score of 42-26. We'll be back with more of the 4th quarter in this ball game after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Warriors from Ahern.
Okay, a 5-yard touchdown reception in the hands of O'Grady. Extra point good, and Waupun finds themselves down now 42-26 with 10:24 left in the ball game.
Wapun's going to need some urgency here to get the pace going. See if they can match the offense from the Comets. We kind of knew it would be a shootout. Thinking Waupun would be up there near 40 points in this game.
A little hard low line driver, and that one is taken at the 21-yard line. Alsma with the ball. It's back, breaks some tackles, still on his feet, crosses the 40 and spun down right around the 44-yard line. Timon Alsma with the return. Nice return from him.
You got another late penalty.
Yeah, very late penalty on that one.
It'll be a little extracurricular.
Personal foul is going to be called on the Comets, so that'll help Waupun. Need some help right now and move the ball up a little closer to where they're headed.
Maybe a short field here for the Warriors.
Sure, the coaching staff not real happy for Delavan Darien on that.
Yeah, that came late too. After all the action was done, there was either a little pushing or shoving or something going on, some verbal things. There we go from the 41.
Here we go, right to the 41-yard line. So get a break right there, score quick. Got to get a stop. You got to get some 2-point conversions to go too. See what Waupun can do here. Logan Paul in motion, sets up in the backfield. Paul fake handoff to him, and they get it back over to Graham Gopalin. He takes it down that left side, and he's off to the races. And just like that, lightning in the bottle, Graham Gopalin takes it to the end zone. Nice design play, fake handoff to Logan Paul. They ran that kind of earlier, the same play the other direction. And then this time Gopalin takes it in again from way out, and Waupun now leads back closer in this game, only down by 10, 42-32.
Well, they can cut it to 8 here, get this 2-point conversion. That would give you a chance to tie it with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion yet in this fourth quarter. Yeah, we said we needed a quick score. That was about 10 seconds. Wapun's on the board.
Waupun will definitely take it.
Oh, fumble.
That one fumbled on the 2-point conversion. Again, another. All those points are very costly points for Waupun. They trail by 10 now, 42-32, 10:06 left in the game. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Okay, we are back. Waupun again gets a touchdown, but again for the fourth time of the game, do not get the 2-point conversion. And then a nice run back to about the 42-yard line or so. Hands of Gavin Green.
It looked dangerous for a minute there. There was a bit of a gap. I thought Green was going to break one. Ty Alsma with the tackle.
Well, here we go. Waupun, if they want to continue their season, they got to start stopping the Comets right now. Down by 10 with 10:01 left. You saw Waupun can score in a hurry, but you got to stop the Comets, and they just haven't done that a whole lot this ball game.
See if the Delavan Darien decides to become more conservative, maybe run the ball here, or they stick with what they do best.
I'm just going to hand it up the middle, and that kind of answers that question. They're going to try to run some time off that way. They feel pretty confident about when they have to pass that they can do that successfully. Only about a yard on that run by Elijah Johnson. Ball sitting at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, you're right about the clock, Steve. It is jumpy, but it looks like it's accurate. It just sometimes it doesn't move for 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden 4 seconds click off.
Yeah, there's something not working right with it.
A little bit of the electronics, but it appears to be the accurate time.
So a second down and 9 yards to go. See if Waupun's defense can well, they got McKean, the one in his hands, and he finds the corner on the right side. Got a flag in the defensive backfield.
I think that's going to be a block in the back. I saw it on that outside edge there. Looked like Isaiah Thurk got blocked in the back as he was trying to set the edge.
Yeah, it's definitely on the Comets. They've already pointed over in that direction. That's a big break. McKean had the close to the first down. And it shows you what they think about McKean's speed.
Yes.
You just get it, you get the edge because you're faster than everybody out there. But penalty on the Comp's costly one.
Yeah.
Going to move him way back, put it back to about the 33-yard line.
And he got the edge because Isaiah Thurk was out there trying to set the edge, and he did get blocked in the back. Was able to free up McKean. Well, here's Waupun's opportunity. 2nd down and long. 2nd and 19.
Here we go. That's what you ask for. Trying to stop him right now. You can't let him run a whole bunch of time off the clock. Waupun trying to get in there. Set up a screen play. They do catch up behind him. A good job keeping that a minimal gain on that Thurk on the tackle. They got it into O'Grady's hands. It'll be a 3rd down and about 14 yards to go.
Yeah, big play in this game right here. 3rd and long. Can you get the Comets offense off the field and give yourself a shot in this game yet with 8 minutes left?
Like right here, otherwise it'd be too much time going to run off this clock. You can let them get another 1st down or 2 on this drive. So opportunity here for Waupun defense. Arizola rolls out to his right, looks up the field, and that one is picked off. Waupun's going to get the ball back. Graham Goldpollen comes up with it.
There's a couple of flags down on the play, though.
It seemed like that was after those flags came flying out after the whole thing happened there. Goldpollen jumps the pass over there, and Waupun pointing down their direction. That'd be a huge turnover for Waupun.
See what the call is here.
Like
officials are huddling up, making a.
It looks like the defense is staying out here for Waupun and getting ready to set up.
Yeah, they're talking to the
Offsetting,
coaching staff.
Maybe?
I don't know.
There's a flag over in different directions here. Oh, no. A personal foul. And personal foul happened before the interception.
Before the change of possession, it must be. Otherwise, the ball would be.
And I find that hard to. Why would somebody have done something? I think it should be Waupun's ball. I think it was after.
They're going back with it, though. Oh, they're going to just mark it off from there. That's a huge call in this game.
What did somebody do before the end of a play on that one to get a personal foul?
They don't know where they're going to mark it from here. That could be critical because it's whether or not it gets to the 1st down line or not.
Here we go.
This is huge.
Looks like that's going to be way close to the midfield.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah, going to be at the 49-yard line of the Comets, but a terrible turn of events right there. It's still not a 1st down yet. 3rd down and about 3 yards to go. I didn't know what somebody did there before that interception happened. Because he went down right away with it, too. So here we go. 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Still Waupun is.
Coach Adrian Harmson asking about this. He's asking for an explanation here, and he might be saying, too, is that post-possession foul? Is that after the interception? I would see you'd mark it off against Waupun, but they would retain possession.
So, weird. Very strange. Arizola's going to take it, keep it. He's got a 1st down, and there's a penalty flag around that right side.
One back here, too. We got multiple flags on the field again.
Having Green laying on top of the Waupun player over there, Ulsma.
That's going to be holding.
Okay.
All this, and then the clock continues to go. I mean, the game is getting shorter and shorter here for Waupun.
That's the problem. They got to really stop them on this before they get another 1st down here. Get that ball back. So it's a 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and long. Somebody got to figure out how to get that ball back. Well, the Comets know Waupun can score in a hurry when they do get the opportunities. This ball's back at the 39-yard line. It's a 3rd down and 13 yards to go.
Flags on almost every play now here in this 4th quarter.
Arizola goes back to pass, looking down the field. No flags in the backfield for the blocking there, and Arizola gets it up to right around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. We'll see what the Comets decide to do right here. They've been going for it on 4th down, but
Corbin Grunwald's limping, and he's going to come out of the ball game. Here you go. This is the big play right here. You're looking for this one right here. You're 2 scores down.
Can't believe they won. Maybe, boy, I'll be shocked if they go for it here in 4th down.
I think that they would
try and punt the ball away and make it a longer field. No, I think they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're
gutsy move.
Let's see. This is a big play. This is your chance right now, Waupun. What do you got? Let's go. 4th down and 6 yards to go, and a timeout taken by the Comets. So we're going to do the same. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior football on Radio Plus Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. Timeout on the field by the Comets. This is the big opportunity, maybe one of the plays of the game right here for Waupun. Get a chance to get that ball back and get in this ball game. It's a 4th down and 6 yards to go. They need to get up to the 48-yard line on Waupun's side, and the ball just shy of the 46-yard line. 4th and 6.
Logan Prawl wide out coverage. Ty Alsma out there.
Here we go. Waupun coming in. The ball is loose. It's down, and Waupun's going to get the ball back. Waupun will get it back right about the 41-yard line. That one mishandled by the quarterback, Arizola. Shot forward from him, and Waupun's going to get it back. There's the stop you needed. 7:25 left. Short field here for Waupun. Can't ask for more than this.
Yeah. Can you ask for another quick strike score here to get yourself within, 6 or 8 points? Oh, here we go.
Okay, 7:25 left. A big opportunity here for the Warriors. That doesn't get them fired up. Nothing will. Beam back to pass, looks up the field, and Gopalin gets it still on his feet, goes down at the 21-yard line. He gets 20 on that play. 1st and 10 for Waupun, now down to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, if you like offense, you're getting the money's worth here tonight, whether you're watching it or here live. What a game.
42-32, Waupun on the move right now. Gopalin gets it. They wrap him up, but he just keeps on heading down the field, and he's going to get some yards out of it. Picks up maybe about 5 yards on the play. It's going to make it a 2nd down and about 5 yards to go for a 1st down.
It's only the 3rd carry for Gopalin here in the 2nd half. About 17 yards on 3 carries. He does have a couple of receptions for 61 yards and a touchdown.
6 yards to go for a 1st down. 2nd down and 6 now for Waupun. Under 6.5 to play in the game, and that will make it 5 yards closer.
This might, a lot of the players from Comets pointing at Waupun. This might go against the Warriors. Somebody might have flinched.
Offsides. Oh, that's what it looked like to me, too. I thought that was what happened, and now Waupun's going to get it a little bit lesser task now to get that 1st down, but they're looking for the end zone too to score here in a reasonable amount of time. 6:20 as the clock continues to roll right now. Ball now sitting at the 14-yard line. Beam rolling off to his left. Being chased, going to throw it down towards the end zone, and that is complete. That is a touchdown for the Warriors, and that is Liam Hopp.
That is Liam
Hopp in the end zone. couple receivers over there, and I thought it was to the receiver behind him, and then Liam cuts across, boom, right in his arms, touchdown. Liam Hopp having himself a great game.
How far was that? Did you catch that? I missed it.
14-yard line.
14, thank you.
Yep.
I think he cut, actually, I think Klustenbauer was the intended receiver there, and maybe he cut in front and picked it off. Good job going and hunting the ball for Liam Hopp. There we go. We have ourselves a game.
Can't ask for anything more than that now. See if Waupun can get a. Well,
they're going under center.
Just going to try to muscle their way up, and Beam's going to force his way forward, and he is not in. Again, Waupun comes up short again for about the 5th time in this ball game.
Yeah, that's been costly. That's been huge.
Okay, 42-38. Waupun crawls back within 4 now with 6:03 left in the game. Take a 30-second timeout. Be back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back. Maybe one of the bigger stories in the game is the lack of getting the 2-point conversions for Waupun. Be winning this game if they would have had all those that went in, or if they would have kicked extra points.
Yeah, even if they had converted 3 of them, 3 out of 5, and you'd be ahead in this game.
Yeah, but a good job by the Comets to plug things up in the middle where Waupun's trying to get those conversions on the 2-point attempts.
Yeah, most of them have been running plays as well. They've come within a half a yard or a foot from getting in several times. Could be a difference maker in this game.
Another big ask here for the defense for Waupun. 6:03 left on the clock, and I'd like to try to stop the Comets here without them having any kind of long drive just to try to run the clock out on us.
Somebody's going to make a play here right now.
Just kind of pooch it into an area, but that's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to hurt. The ball's going to be at the 35-yard line. That's where the Comets will take over. 6:03 left to go in this game. What's going to happen? What's going to be the story of this game?
Right now, 80 points combined by these two teams.
Right.
Pretty much what everybody was expecting.
We're kind of pointing things out, little things that happened, like Waupun fumbling the ball.
First play of the game.
First play of the ball game, and it ends up being a scoring drive after that for the Comets. Missed interception for Waupun. 2-point conversions, definitely a story for Waupun in this game.
Empty backfield right now. There's that jet again by McKean.
They got him sealed off over there, and McKean going to get himself up to right around the 40 or 41-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that play, makes it a 2nd down and 4 to go.
Warriors need someone to punch a ball loose here. Try and get yourself a turnover. Comets taking their time. They're going to run as much clock as they can.
We'll load up the left side now with 3 receivers out the left. That means you better watch the right right now. And here goes. It's going to come up a little short on that one. Yeah, Rizzola takes it up, skips that pitch out on the left side, keeps it himself, and he's going to be short by about 3 yards on that. He said a 3rd down and 3 to go.
See if that comes back to hurt the Comets right here. They do not get a 1st down after all that.
So Waupun needs right now. Just stop them right on this drive here. See if they can get a little penetration here and get them in the backfield. And all those 3 dangerous receivers off on the left.
Run it.
Get right up the middle, and they are, battling, and they're going to get the 1st down at the end of it. The attempt right at the end on that one by Elijah Johnson. They're going to mark him down past the 45, and that's going to move the sticks.
4.5 minutes and counting.
Well, a little battle at the line. That one won by the Comets to get that first down. First and 10 now for Delavan Darien. Come on, defense, let's go. 4:15 and counting down in the ball game. Zola looking, and he's got a receiver wide open, is waiting for the ball in the hands of O'Grady, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown.
Not sure who that is on coverage for Waupun. Oh, that's Braden Gitzel. I saw that they were using a linebacker out there on him.
54 yards on that one. And a costly touchdown here from Waupun's perspective.
It's asking a lot out of Gitzel to cover a big, crafty wide receiver like that.
And the extra point has been solid all night. They've got all their extra points, and that was good. And Waupun finds himself down now 49-38 with 4:04 left in the ball game. Back after this with more Warrior football on Radio Plus Sports.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Ballweg Implement to get in the seat yourself and hear the details on sales and financing specials. And always online, ballweg.biz, your full-line John Deere dealer, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Okay, we are back. Waupun gives up a 54-yard touchdown reception to O'Grady. Extra point as they had been all night. Good. Waupun finds themselves down by 11 now, 49-38 with 4:04 left in the contest. Needs another little quick strike here and some magic to happen here in the last 4:04. So here we go. And we'll take it right at the 40-yard line, and that's Coons with the ball, Wesley Coons. Nice job by him. Just confidently picked it up and headed up the field. He's been in the end zone before this season.
Yeah, he's done a little bit of running back stuff too. He's not many carries, but he's had maybe 5 or 7 carries this season as a running back. He knows what to do with the football.
He had that long pick 6 where he had Kloosterboy ahead of him that was blocking the one guy that putting his arms out. You're not going to get around me. Kuntz is getting the end zone. He did. Here we go. Waupun gets it at their own 41-yard line. A lot of work to do yet. Loading up the right side now. Bean being chased down in some trouble right now, and that one is almost game over on that one. Being a little slow to get up after that one, but
a good job by Sawyer Bruins out there in the mix, kind of breaking that up. Almost became a defensive back there.
Ball back at the 41-yard line. Second down and 10 now for Waupun. Chase getting the play right now from the.
He's digging some grass out of the front of his helmet. He can't see.
Talking to Coach Cody Gould, the offensive coordinator that brings these plays in.
I think Chase might have lost his drying rag back there too. He doesn't have time to go get it.
It's up the field in that one. He is up to Del Ponte, and he's taken out of bounds. Right about the 47-yard line. Now sitting at a third down at about 4 yards for the Warriors. Clock stops.
Second reception for Del Ponte in the game. Yeah, they're going to huddle up here. Kloosterboer is looking for a break right now. Brings in Thurk.
Big do you got 1 reception on the night?
He's got more than that. Yeah, he's
2.
3.
3 now, okay.
Well, yeah, he had the long 50-yarder, then he fumbled it at the end.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that one. Throw kind of backwards on that one. Then going to throw another pass down the field and a little trickery.
Yeah, they're going to get called for 2 forward passes.
Ooh.
I think that's the right call too. I think the swing out to go Pollen was forward. We had a great angle on it.
Discussion with the lead official and the side judge on this one.
Yeah, illegal forward pass.
Okay.
I think that's the right call too. It looked like it to me as well.
So we're going to step that one off. 3:42 left, and
maybe
not going for.
I had a chance to look at it again on replay. I don't know. I think that ball might have gone forward. I mean, gone backwards. Yeah, gone backwards.
Well, player so before that, I know, was definitely a backward one that they had thrown.
Yeah, I just had a chance to look at it. I think that might have been a errant call.
4th and 14 now for the Warriors. 3:30 and counting down here in the ball game. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Beam looking down the right side of the field, going for Del Ponte. He's past the defenders, but that is underthrown. 3 defenders out in that area eventually, but he definitely underthrew the ball. He was past them. And Waupun will have to give it up, and their season in jeopardy right now at home at Veterans Memorial Field.
I would imagine that the Comets will try and keep the ball on the ground here. Waupun does have some timeouts left. Going to need a small miracle to pull this one out now, down by 11.
Yeah, this was one of those games you can look back at a lot of things that got him to this situation, but I still a very, very well coached and very good Comets team that came up to Waupun here in this ball game. To McKean again, and just following his blockers around the left side. Stays in bounds inside the 30-yard line before he's taken down, and a flag on that play.
Yeah, we got a hold again.
We'll have to see if we can get some kind of connection with the drone. That'd be kind of a nice shot to get once in a while.
I think he might be with the Comet team, because I saw him after they scored that touchdown. He was over there high-fiving all the players as they came off the field. So he might have traveled from out of town.
I think they've used it have they used that in Fond du Lac, the drone? Yeah, I know they have used it, but I don't know if they've.
You get some incredible shots.
Yeah, with Nick Rush and that crew, I know they've done stuff with a drone before, but the rule is you can't have it over the top of the field.
He could possibly be with maybe one of the Milwaukee television stations even that use it as highlights on the news.
47-yard line, 2:45 left. Just going to run right up the gut, and still on his feet. A nice run there by Elijah Johnson. It's a lot of the yardage back on that one. Makes it a second down and very manageable, 7 yards to go.
Clock continues to run. It's going to be down to about 2 minutes before they snap this.
Second down and 7 to go. 2:09 and counting down. And Waupun in some major trouble right now at home. And just going to play it safe, heading up the middle, still getting some positive yardage. Johnson gets himself another few yards up to the 30-yard line, and Waupun will take a timeout with the clock at 1:56. What a great season here for the Warriors. Looks like it's coming to an end here at home on their level 1 football game against a very good team from Delavan, Darien.
Two explosive offenses in today. The Comets offense just a little bit better.
Somebody asked me, a lot of people asking, what's the over and under? They knew it was going to be a high-scoring game, and somebody told me it was 95.5. They said it was going to be for it, so closing in on that. But right now, Delavan Darien just wants to run that clock down.
Yeah, 87 points right now.
They get themselves a first down. They're going to be in a pretty good situation. 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. Again, it's been fun to watch the Waupun team throughout the season. I'm glad we are I'm glad that's a change in my career. Just sticking with our Waupun teams throughout the rest of the year. Basketball, some of the youth basketball is playing already right now. In a few weeks, they'll practicing some basketball, about 3-4 weeks.
Oh, boy.
And a big opening on the left side, and here goes Johnson into the end zone. And he'll take it. Just wanted to get a first down, but now he's going to take it in. From about 29 yards out, he brought that in.
Some misdirection right there. McKean going in motion, and they faked it to him on that jet sweep. All the defense shifted to their left, and then the big guy Johnson able to rumble in.
Disappointment here at Waupun. Some of the fans starting to get up, maybe finding their way out of here. But you got to have hats off to the visiting team here with the Comets. Came in with a nice squad here and played a great game here at Waupun. And you got to hats off to Waupun. And what a great season they've had, all the great entertainment. Something for people to kind of talk about in the grocery stores when you walked around, everybody asking about that football team. And
yep. Yeah, it was a nice season. It was entertaining. They put on so many points this season. Just every week putting up 40 to 60 points on a given night. A lot of fun to watch tonight. You and I kind of knew, was the defense might be the one that's going to propel them into the next game or two. And again, defense a little bit suspect. Certainly plenty of offense. A couple of fumbles tonight by Waupun, too, uncharacteristic of them. They've been very, very good taking care of the football. They opened the game with a fumble on a missed handoff connection, and then they had the long pass play to Kusabor that got knocked away, which you don't see that happen too often from the big guy.
That's a laundry list of just these plays that made a difference in this ball game.
And then the inability to convert on extra points,
10 points right there that they gave up.
It's turned out that maybe doesn't matter in this game, but it would have changed the complexity a little bit if they had been able to get a lead here in this fourth quarter. It's been special.
Just a special athletes that we've got to witness out here. Emerging superstar for Waupun gets that catch. And Liam Hopp has had a great game here to finish out this season. And he's just a freshman. He's back for 3 more years, and it'll be fun to see what he does in the next few years. And Waupun, the cover does not bear definitely in football.
That's 6 receptions for Liam.
He'll try to get, and that ball is in the hands of Logan Prawl. 50-50 balls, he's going to get it. And Waupun will have a nicer completion, but still 1:20 left on the clock.
About 42 yards right there on that catch.
I think Beam thought that Logan was going to head out just a little bit earlier because he was in trouble there just going that one-on-one.
Prawl able to tip that one up and go get it himself.
That just proves what I said the whole season. Any 50-50 ball, Prawl will go get it. And that was a 50-50 ball. Maybe 40-60 on that one. He goes and gets it.
Kind of a moot point here is as far as the results of this game. But again, those two guys just adding to their records that they're going to have.
Yeah, some amazing moments that we get to call. Some of the amazing, a lot of those guys and the guys putting the big numbers up are with Prawl and with Gopalan and Beam and seniors. They're graduating out of the program, but I know that they're loaded with the sophomore class. A lot of good juniors that'll be coming back. Some very good freshmen, obviously, that'll be players for them coming up next year and right in the fold. So
a lot of the offensive line will be returning, so that's an opportunity where you develop teams.
And Beam's going to get tackled at the end, or in Waupun territory at the 47-yard line. I know the youth programs, I know the 7th and 8th grade team only had 1 loss and had some really nice skilled players and some nice linemen on their team, and you're going to get something out of those guys. I think Waupun's going to be good for definitely some years to come. That one's going to overshoot Del Ponte, stopping the clock at 45 seconds.
Yeah, once again, Chase Beam, I think, boy, he must be near 6,000 yards in his high school career. One heck of a career.
Yeah, he caught it, and just adding to his yard total. Logan, he saw it come, kind of directed the defender a little bit off to the side so he could go up there and grab it.
Unbelievable.
I'll definitely have to get some numbers on that. I've got to call in on a program here tonight, but again, Waupun calls another timeout, trying to score yet before the end of things. They're down by 18 points, so. Again, it was definitely an enjoyable season. Got to know these guys because after the wins, you go out there and you interviewed so many with the linemen, the linebacker, anybody who made an impact out there, put the mic in front of a few of the younger guys out there, and they did a great job. And it's going to be fun keeping track of these guys. But I got to know them, and they see me in the hallways at school when we came in at volleyball games, or I was out by the practice field when my grandsons were practicing with the 5th grade and with the 7th grade, and always very polite, and they'd yell across the field, "Hey, Steve-O," or something across the field. But good kids, and
good
got
people,
to know them.
Good human beings, yes.
You feel kind of attached to these guys because they definitely didn't ignore us out there as the media, and they're just they represented Waupun very well.
There's a 41 and a 42-yard reception by Prawl right there. He's right around 190 yards in this game. On the go, Pollen.
And there's another magical player out there. He's battling, fighting his way, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown for Waupun with 29 seconds left and some activity after the touchdown. Again, probably going to be another personal foul on somebody.
Yeah, kind of a late hit after he was in the end zone.
He's getting a little chippy here towards the end of the ball game.
Usually, Pollen's really good on the ground. I have him for 61 yards on 8 carries, but boy, has he had a big night receiving. Holy moly, 3 touchdowns receptions-wise. I have him for 169 for Pollen. 169 and 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
That's just receiving. Then he had 61 yards on the ground.
So we get the touchdown, but then we get the personal foul afterwards. So now they go for – watch them get this one, a 2-point conversion when they're way out past the 15-yard line.
Kicked it.
Just kind of throwing it up, and that one is incomplete. 29 seconds left here in the ball game. Waupun trailing now. And another – I think there's some probably verbal stuff going on that one because he's looking right at the kids that were kind of showing the incomplete thing, and there might have been some jawing going on. So like I said, both teams battled hard out there today, and it gets personal once in a while towards the end. And
I don't know if we're going to run down individual stats, but I'll tell you what, there's been some great performances here tonight by Waupun. Liam Hopp, Graham Pollen again, Owen Kloosterborg playing on maybe a leg and 3/4 there, really doing whatever he could to help this team, and Logan Prawl with a big night again. Just unbelievable. And then you got to credit the Comets for what those guys do as well. Great quarterback, great receivers.
Thank everybody for joining us here tonight, too. It was good to have that many people on board. A huge viewership. Glad to have the Delavan Darien fans on board with us here, too, today. And
might have to get my phone to do some calculations here. There's so much offense going on. Yeah, almost 450 people still logged in. Not people, but computers or units or televisions. Probably a couple thousand of you out there watching this. Thank you.
Yeah, impressive team. I like what I see, and that's going to be a team, like we said, the Delavan Darien team also is another team you're going to want to watch next year, not just the Waupun team that's got some good up-and-comers. You lose a lot of your key guys, but I think they're going to be fine, Waupun. And the Comets have almost all their skill guys are coming back for next year, and A lot of juniors. They have a very strong junior class, so they're going to be. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on them in the box score throughout the season next. And we'll see what they do next week against Columbus. So I figured probably won their game. They were up like 39-0 at halftime. 29 seconds left. Chase Beam all ready to kick the ball here as they're winding down the last 29 seconds of the ball game.
Ball's not going to quit. They're going to try the onside kick.
That one is taken and hauled in, so it'll be Comet football, and they'll be able to run the game out. Waupun has no timeouts, and Waupun's season is just 27 seconds from being done.
Chase Beam.
That's what he had for passing yards? Yeah. He'll need all that for when I'm going to meet up with
that's always an estimate, but again, the long one to go Paul, and the question mark whether that was forward or backwards.
Okay, and that is it for the season for Waupun. They lose this game 56-44.
Emotional night for seniors, as it always is.
I think we're going to take a break right now. They'll come back with those numbers for you and then wrap things up and talk a little bit about the team, the ones that are moving on, and the future of Waupun football. So stick around. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a dedicated group supporting all their teams with essential equipment and training. They've contributed over $200,000 in the past years, including big projects like the home bleachers at Veterans Field and an updated JV soccer field. Also have a few main fundraising events each year, like the Blue Climb, golf outing, and trivia night. Join them at a meeting held the second Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. The meetings are less than 1 hour. Why not follow them on Facebook and Instagram and help them keep providing the financial support that makes a real difference? That's your Waupun Athletic Booster Club.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back, and Waupun season ends at home in level 1 of the football playoffs, and ran into a pretty good team here from Delavan, Darien, and come up short in this game, and their season ends right here. But it's been a great season, fun season here, and you got some just monster numbers even for Waupun. Being on the losing side is just crazy. Your studs are still putting out those big numbers. They're battling, and just a couple of great offensive teams going at it here.
Yeah, and again, everything I do is unofficial, and we don't know how they stat some of the things later, but I literally had Chase Beam 23 of 34, 429 yards. I had to look at it again. I wasn't sure.
Is that right?
429 yards, I believe. And some of that, he had 100 of those just late when the game was maybe decided, but boy, unbelievable. And Logan Prawl, he ended up with like 185 or 190 yards in this game. Just amazing. Again, he had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 receptions, about $190. And I think he ended up his career, he's probably around 1,300 plus yards in his senior year. And Gopal, I think I had him, again unofficially, for about 1,068 yards rushing this season. Big night for Graham in the receptions. He was five receptions for 169 yards and 3 touchdowns. So just a monster game for him. What a great all-around football.
And Steve with us here. The Other Bar Main Street in downtown Waupun. Fall is here.
He had 5 receptions tonight for 68 yards, and he also had a touchdown in this game.
Yeah, it was good to see him. He's really had a nice season. He's had some key receptions earlier this year, and really had his best game. Save that for last right here tonight. And it's going to be fun watching him for another 3 seasons playing on this football team. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and I believe that's going to put Chase Beam over 6,000 yards in his career. Again, Gopalin unofficially about 1,068 yards. And Logan probably wasn't sure what he had coming in. I think it was 1,100 and something, and he had a big night, nearly 200 yards tonight. So he's going to be middle 1,300s in finishing his career here in his senior year. That's just this season. That's not career for him. So, yeah, what's some outstanding athletes out here. And then again, the offensive line. We don't talk about those guys enough. They had a great year, and they really protected Beam, and they made great holes for the running backs. And without those guys that do not get enough recognition, this team would have not had the season they had.
Exactly. It's a special bunch of guys. I'm going to miss those seniors out there, but Adrian Harmson, I think, and his coaching crew, kudos to them. He's got a good thing going here, and he's got these guys who are definitely believing. Numbers are increasing in the youth football here, just the whole program in itself. They've got that going. They got the high school kids involved with the youth kids on Saturday mornings, and yeah, it's just a good thing right now. They're going the right direction, and it's going to be fun being part of calling Waupun games for years to come. So a good thing going on. I'm glad people came out. People talked about this team. People filled up the bleachers here. There was excitement in town. Gave everybody something positive instead of looking at politics on TV. You get high school kids just running their butts off out here and working hard, and so it's good to be. That's what high school sports is all about, and we get a chance to call it, and it's a good thing going on in Waupun. So I'm looking forward to what happens here for years to come. Waupun football and all the other sports here. It's a good program and a good sports environment in Waupun.
Yeah, and you know what? It's still a little bit about entertainment. It's about winning, in high school at the varsity level, but it's about entertainment. This was a fun team to watch.
It was.
Putting up a lot of points, a lot of great individual athletes, and that makes it, it makes it fun for the youth. It makes it fun for the adults. It makes it fun for you and I. We come out here and watch them throw up 50, 60 points on a given night. That's a lot more fun than watching 3-yard runs up the middle, and grinding it out. So it was entertaining for us as well.
And great fan base out there. How many people on a weekly basis? We just have these regulars and more and more people as the weeks went by, and the success of the team. It was really just exciting and good to be part of their excitement. And their experience. A lot of people sitting on the deck out there watching the game over there. Get the barrage with people there. They got people back by bonfires or garages, and a reason for people to get together is to listen to and watch this football team and our presentation of that on Radio Plus. So we're glad to be able to bring that to you. So we're done with, at least I'm done with my fall sports stuff. I'm not hooking up with anybody else here, just a Waupun guy. And we'll be looking forward to the basketball season. Don't forget, we'll have girls and boys Waupun Warrior basketball on Radio Plus and many other area teams. But as far as you and I, that's at least what I'm going to stick with, just doing Waupun stuff.
Yeah, we have about a month off, and then it'll be about a month, and then we're right into the basketball season.
It's not much of a break, but it's a break in there, so I'll relish that and just kind of chill out for a little bit. I want to thank Kobe. Great job for all the games that he's done with us. Mr. Dependable back there. So, Kobe, thanks a lot, man. You did a great job. You got Kyle over there. He's an up-and-comer. I don't know what they're going to have him doing pretty soon, but he's going to be a cameraman. Does a great job with that, but he's going to be a director, a producer person. He's probably going to be on the air calling some stuff. He's definitely a future important cog here for Waupun. And then you got Cam over there.
Young guy.
Yeah, just a young guy, just in high school yet. And he's done director work, producing work, and then camera work here tonight. Malik, there's another one. Malik was just a rock-steady guy for us, too. So we're very fortunate to have the stream team and be able to bring you that great product every time we bring you a game for volleyball and for football. These guys got asked to do volleyball, which not everybody does that out there. So, again, thanks for being part of our broadcast here. Thanks for joining me, Randy. Always great to work with you. It's always good to work with a friend, and that's get to travel with you. We have really had to do some traveling this year.
We did
for some places.
Boston, the Dells, way up. Oh man, we made some trips.
Yeah, we've been around, man. That's for sure. So again, I'm gonna sign off. Waupun losing again, 56-44. Thanks for joining us here today. Waupun Warrior football done, but all the basketball coming up in a month. Looking forward to that. Have yourself an excellent weekend. Enjoy yourself. Very fall-like weekend coming up, and we'll talk to you coming up on my morning show on the 103.3 FM and The Source coming up on Monday morning to talk more about some of the sports that we just witnessed here today. Have yourself an excellent weekend. Bye now.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar Main Street in downtown Waupun. Fall is here.
It is. Oktoberfest is on tap. Not for much longer because they bring it out way too early these days. But some good dark beers coming in. Check that out. Still some beer specials for some summer things we're trying to move along from.
Taking a peek at this giant football pretzel, beer, cheese, honey mustard. It is ready for you to take in, right?
And they are flying out of here. It's a Packer game only special. So another reason to come down and watch the Pack down here. Have a giant football pretzel. Chicken wings that day. Some great beer. Have some great drinks with our friendly bartenders. All kinds of fun stuff here.
It's the return of Rodgers and the Packers this Sunday.
All kinds of good stuff here, and we'll have some free pizza at halftime, too.
Speaking of pizzas, handmade pizzas, of course, and of course you have those fish fry specials, too.
Fish fry Friday, it's getting busier. This last week was the busier one we've had in a while, so if you got carrot orders, call in early. You could be looking at an hour wait time if you wait too long. So, I mean, once you get to the 5 o'clock hour, it's first come, first serve, so get out and call us early.
Have a great week, Steve. Thank you.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings, Bristol Morgan Bank,